Froki is talking, I'm going to stand and let the other people kind of start to back away. And I'll have the medallion kind of behind my back in my hand. Since it was sleight of hand, it's probably not really obvious that I have it.
Lucius is going to be like, what are you doing? Get out, Gunnar, let's go. While they're distracted, they can't have this.
They will chase us down. They will chase us down. Don't be an idiot.
While y'all
Just
are
go.
talking.
No, they'll fight with each other before they do that.
Go. Now.
My child died for this.
Do you want to die for it too? I don't care if you have the power of Urkel.
It is my... Since I joke with call him Urkel. Urkel the Urkel. Wow.
You can correct me so the stream understands the joke.
He goes,
Let me change that back here.
he goes, this is my blood right.
So you wish to fight for this then?
No, I wish to escape with it and leave them.
Just, while y'all are doing this, just to let you know, he's sitting there with his nails like, so y'all plotting, are you? Oh, I love when people plot. Go ahead, keep plotting, keep plotting.
Please, I'm gonna use message, and I'm gonna say to Tempest, this man is really doing this, right? I'm not the only person that sees this.
Nobody here is it just true?
Okay then, motherfucker.
No, now they can hear you. I literally just, now they can hear you.
Oh, they heard that.
I love it.
We're just gonna have to, guys, we're just gonna have to do it where this is gonna be our crazy last bad tech stream, because we're just gonna have to do this where they don't see to hear you. They're just not gonna see your faces, but they will hear you for tonight until we get this. Until JC gets here, our tech guy, to fix this. But stream,
you better put on your bald cap and start dancing.
So let's go over what happened. So this guy, we appeared, and Froki has appeared, and of course Mordacious is right next to him. So they're having a conversation, deciding the players if they want to go ahead and give the stone back. So Froki was listening. Oh, don't mind. Go ahead and keep plotting over there. I'll just stay over here and pick my nails and talk to Mordacious. I don't. And Mordacious looks at Froki. I have nothing to say. You're a thief. thief? Well, that's a hell of an accusation. I prefer more acquire of more exotic goods.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
if-
need
if-
that stone, because if you don't give me the stone, I'm going to tell Mordacious to turn back. And you see, that's going to be bad for you.
Yes, I have it here.
if he was gonna cast a spell, I would have tried to counterspell it. Because
Right.
he's within 60 feet of me. So do I need to roll?
Well, he's not casting a spell. He didn't cast anything. He just said
Why-
he would tell Mordacious to turn back.
So why are we really slow then? This doesn't make any literal sense.
Hold on, you'll find out in just a moment.
I mean, he's probably psychic.
You're gonna
He
find
probably
out.
is psychic.
So hold on. So as Eric says that, Mordacious looks kind of angry. You can see she's like, you use me to take what was already I found for the mistress. I'm the one that's supposed to be returning that stone, not you. I shall get it and bring it back to her. And at that moment, in her human form, she twists a ring, and Froki looks, no, not the teleport. And as she does that, all of a sudden, boom, the wind kicks in, and a huge, let me put it there. You see the camp gets, Navarre's, her little tent gets pushed away, the wind picks up, the skies darken, there's a huge, you hear like a vacuum of wind beginning to suck you in, and you see Froki, he looks infuriated, he begins to glow. His hand has a blue, like almost lightning in it. And at that moment, though, he looks up Mordacious, puts his hand on her shoulder, but nothing happens. So he snaps his fingers and he's just gone. He phases out. But Mordacious is clawing. She's trying to turn back into her dragon form, but a portal comes up right behind you. And you can see inside the portal, there's another group that it seems to be almost on a similar world. It almost seems like it looks very familiar to you. But it's familiar, but not familiar. And you see this party is fighting a group of mind flayers, and there's a battle raging, and they look back at you, almost like they saw something inside a portal themselves as well. And as you're seeing all this power begins to suck you. Your feet that were felt like lead are now being pulled up. You're being sucked into this portal that's right there, flashing with lights. And it's just pulling each one of you. Mordacious, even her powerful dragon, she tries to beat one of her wings as it erupts out of her back. But she herself gets pulled into the portal, one claw gripping to the top as she's sucked in. And then it begins to pull each one of you. Does anyone want to try to resist the portal?
Yeah, of course.
Can I Misty step away?
What?
Can I Misty step away?
Oh,
Misty
Jesus
step.
Christ, man.
You could, yeah, you just tell her. Well, you could try, but go ahead and anyone who's trying to, you can use acrobatics or athletics to try to resist the portal.
All right.
The intensity is just pulling at you. Trees are beginning to be pulled out the ground itself as they whirl into this gate. Lightning is flashing as bright light begins to erupt. The stone that Cutter now has is glowing blue. He can feel a almost like a cold heat coming off it from where it was stuffed into his pocket where he had hid it inside his one of his folds of armor, and it's just bursting with power. You can almost feel the energy off it as this thing is glowing with the same light that's coming off the portal as y'all are being sucked in.
I'm sorry, what was this? What did we have to get?
Hold on.
Well, we have to get some new bodies apparently, or new identities.
New
No,
identities.
hold on.
It's like the identity protection program right here.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to reroll that.
Can I grab her Is that a possibility? Can I grab Tempest when I'm doing
If
this?
if I fail the second time, yeah,
You haven't
sure.
passed. You didn't pass, Yuri.
Oh, I didn't pass. I got a 21.
Nope. This thing is crazy powerful. It's sucking
Damn
up
it.
old trees.
Even if I'm holding onto the tree.
Oh, never mind then.
Damn.
I retcon that. I would not use the victory point.
We won't roll for Jimmy since he's not here. He just gets sucked in. Who else? And one more.
Can you
person
imagine his little dwarf legs just flying through the air?
I wish y'all could see my face right. You know, running. All right. So you have gotten everybody as is there anybody else? I think Claudia was going to try to Misty Step.
Yes.
Is
I don't know what I would roll for that.
Cutter like being dragged behind by me, like, you know, by like the magnetism or the whatever you want to call it.
It's a vacuum swirls now.
Galaxy.
Y'all are whoever failed the throw is flying through the air, being sucked into this portal,
She
end
got
over
it.
end, like a leaf in the wind.
the gravity thing, the gravity well.
Only person that has yet to do something is Claudia. And if she wants to try a Misty Step, I'll let her.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna try your Misty Step. As you attempt your Misty Step, it begins to work. As you begin to dissipate and you can see the location that you're trying to go, you actually begin to phase to that location. But you can almost feel as it's just about to end, it pulls you out of the phase. And give me an athletics roll or an acrobatics, whatever. Athletics probably, or acrobatics, whatever you want.
I got a 15.
Pulling you back. Oh, you got 15 anyway. Okay. So I thought there was one more person you need to roll. Winged, do you need to roll?
Wing was asking actually if Cutter was nearby him, because I think he's going to try to grab the stone again and then jump to that portal.
The
All
boss
right.
moves.
If Cutter wants to try to give this stone, you can try a sleight of hand or throw it to you, I guess. Or now, but it might get sucked. I mean, there's a powerful wind.
Okay, so Lucius is going to go, give it back to me.
That's
Cutter's
even
gonna
if he
be-
can hear you. Roll a perception check, Tutter, because it's so loud. You're going to need perception just to hear
Even-
anything. I'd say
Even
roll-
even if I can hear him, I'm ignoring him. I'm trying to grab onto rocks and grass and then seeing if there's any way I can catch Tempest as she flies by me. So if
Lucius
even
is
if
going
I
to
hear him,
grab.
it doesn't matter.
Lucius is going to jump and grab onto Cutter as he's doing that, and to hold on to use his body to keep himself, like, his feet are up in the air and he's being sucked in and he's holding on to Cutter.
I'm already on Cutter. You gotta fight me for this.
I think we're both doing. Then this is going to be kind of
Yeah,
groovy.
you grab
Us,
one leg,
us,
I
us
grab the
elves
other.
stick together.
You grab his right leg, I grab his left.
It's time to expand that relationship.
I mean, that's up to Cutter.
All right, I need to do athletics.
All right.
I would give you a bardic inspiration because you've
'Cause
inspired
I have
me.
I rolled a 4. Oh
All
my
right.
goodness.
So you're tumbling. Everyone, safe to say, everyone is tumbling through the air into the portal. As you're sailing through there. And I just tried to change it. I hope this works. So you're tumbling through the portal, and as you go through, each one of you goes through. And let me see if I get a good little view for y'all real quick before we change the next angle. You can see yourselves. There we go. Everybody's, there. Obviously, Brokey here has disappeared. He is gone. Enraged. You saw him glowing, and then he phased out. But there you all each are being pushed into the portal, being sucked out. And give me a moment, and I'll show you where you appear. Y'all want to RP a little? That we'll just say right now you've appeared in a.
Did we go through the portal then?
You're inside a forested area. that's where you all have appeared. You can appear that each one of you is kind of just teleported out of this huge the teleport, the gate. And as it opens up, you're now inside a forested area. You can see all around you. You can smell the grass and the trees. And in front of y'all, you see...
Y'all.
Y'all, yeah, you can tell I lived down in North Carolina for 19 years, right? Beautiful state. Beautiful state. All right, let me put this over here for you. Oh, there we go.
So did we go through the portal, or did we just suddenly disappear and reappear somewhere?
Well, no, you're through the portal, but this is where
Okay.
the portal has deposited you.
Well, at least it didn't put us like right in the middle of like the war zone happening. That's nice, huh, guys? Right? Let's think positive.
Oh yeah, fantastic. What the heck kind of portal is this in the first place?
And Tony, I have two questions. Where is Floki and where is Tempest? And where the F am I?
Wait, was it
Where's my
Floki or
car?
Froki?
Floki is gone. He phased out.
But he didn't take the medallion, or is it gone?
No, he
No,
definitely
you
did
still got
not.
the stone. You still got it.
Bizarre. Because he was the one that cast the teleport spell, right?
No,
No,
he did
it was
not.
the dragon with the magic ring.
Cast banishment
good
on him, I
spot.
believe. I think he must have cast banishment or something.
Gotcha.
Like a ring of banishment or some crazy crap like that.
Okay, I missed that part. All right, cool. Okay, then where's Tempest?
It was a twisty ring. It was kind of neat. You missed it.
Tempest went through the portal as well. Everybody went through.
All right,
All
I'll
right.
find my way over to her and help her up if she hasn't already, and then I'll draw my sword and try and get my bearings.
Yep, I'm just
So-
moving your guys over there now.
As Cutter draws his sword, that's when Lucius is trying to like go over to him and like tackle his pockets. or
Navara.
whatever.
Just to let you know, Navara was pulled through as well.
And
Is
she-
that the dragon?
No, the dragon was pulled through the lady, but she's nowhere in sight. But
Oh, thank God.
Navara,
That's not a good
the girl that you remember that you had counterspelled, she came through with you.
I'm gonna immediately cast Hold Person on her.
All right.
Whew. Thank you. I have some X problems. Gotta put a restraining order on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. DC 17. Wisdom save.
All right.
I want to see Lucius tackle Cutter. This is.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm about to get shanked, I think.
If you succeed, this would be epic.
It would be.
But you mean intentional or unintentional?
Oh no, he said until he says he's gonna football tackle him.
What? Oh, I forgot for the whole thing with the baby mama and the giant dragon and all that jazz, right?
Well,
Yeah,
he wants that stone.
Oh.
He is so weird today.
Hey, Tony. Once you
Yes.
finish putting those miniatures down, move that light a little bit so we can see them a little bit better because they're in a lot of shadow right now. Unless it's supposed to be really dark out there.
Gotcha. That's because you know what? Let me move.
It's dark because we're evil.
No, it's
Ooh.
dark. It's dark because we have this
The
border.
Shadowville. The veil of the shadow.
Shadow. Yeah.
Well, it's because I have this up. As a
Welcome to
background.
Ravenloft, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That would be pretty badass, though. That would be totally badass.
Well,
Damn,
somebody
maybe
bring
I
in
should-
Rick. We're in Barovia.
Right.
No,
Oh, my
you do
Jesus.
not- You do not
I-
want Rich.
So while all this stuff is going on, I want to acknowledge my friend Talbot came to watch for the first time. And Talbot, I apologize because you have delays and you have no
Yeah.
video and you have
Tonight's a
all
rough-
kinds of shenanigans. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bad night. Where we do apologize. Usually, it's not like this. Our tech guy has never not been able to show up in over a year and a half. So this is a new experience for us to have this happen. But it will not happen again because I'll now be controlling the stream from my phone and I'll have learned all this stuff by next week. So I do apologize for that.
But we do have more jokes in a barrel of monkeys.
Yeah, more. There you go. So right now, though, there is no city behind you. That's just that city you see is because I took the background out. But basically, you appear as you all come to out of this teleporter, standing in front of you is a group of mounted men, a contingent of men. It looks to be about more than you actually see up there. You're looking at about, I'd say about 13 men, all on horses that are armored horses as well. And they look at you, and the first one looks and says, "In the name of the Comerian Patrol, halt! What are you doing here? State your business." And each one of them has like a lance down. Their weapons are about to be drawn. State your names.
You said Cormyr, right?
Cormyr, yes.
Yep.
So how far away is that from where we were?
Ooh, that's smart deduction. From where you are now, you'll have to ask the guy. "What are you doing here? We just saw a bright light and you just appeared. State yourselves immediately."
Can I roll a history check to understand how far we were? If I got that Cormyr and if I know about Cormyr?
Well, Cormyr is a nation. It's right
I
below.
know. Yep.
You would know generally like where you're. I thought Eric was asking like specifically where he's. I'm sorry, Eric. I don't. Cormyr is the nation right below the Dale lands. So you are probably from at least to the border of Cormyr, which
100 miles away.
You're about, if you look at the map, go from Dagger Falls to Tilverton, and that's how many hexes you are. So that's the nearest place that's the border. That's their nearest northern border. So you're at least, I would say, a week or two away from Dagger Falls. It would have to be down that road. And that's if you're just at the border. But you don't know where you are yet because you're just encountered these guys. So they're standing in front of you. "I am the Night's Watch. I report to Alyssa in Tilverton. What are you doing here? State your business immediately."
We are just as confused. We were just on a quest for someone else. My name is... So I do not feel safe giving my name as we are just as confused about this. You have no right to harm us. We have done nothing wrong. We may have appeared in a strange place, but we were just on a quest. We are simple adventurers.
You're wrong. I do have the right. I am sent here. I have a writ of command from King Azul IV himself, from the land from the city of Suzail. I represent.
Oh, and that means you
Lord
get to interrogate us and be mean to us just because we are here randomly and we have no idea either.
We are near
Seriously?
Quiet, Yuri. Quiet. Do not argue with them.
Silence. You are near Tilverton.
Can I read
I will
that?
not harm you. I will not harm you if you do not act in violence. But I must know why you're here. And let me explain before you interrupt.
We seek court with the king. I believe the dragon is back.
Okay. Can I read that? Your scroll, please. What is your name again? I'm sorry.
He looks at you. Now this is a burly man with a mustache. He gets down off his horse, and he walks over. The beautiful war horse that he has, and he steps forward. "My word is what you need. If I were a brigand or a thief, I'd already been upon you. Know that I represent Lord Alyssa and her assistant Cuthric in the town of Tilverton, which has recently become under the protectorate of Cormyr. We were sent here to protect its borders because of, unhappiness with Redales and, of course, Sembia as well.
We seek the protection of the king and the crown.
And
we were evading a black dragon."
And before you answer, my comrade, tell me, how is it that you came upon us? I barely had time to fart after we arrived here. How did you know we would be here?
We didn't. We were camped right here. You appeared in front of us. That is why we were taken by surprise. We are about to leave. We had just loaded up our horses. As you can see, we had a small fire in a campsite here.
So what's stopping you from leaving?
That's exactly
The
true.
fact that you appeared out of thin air, and I've been sent here to investigate any strange things. There's been recent reports of strange occurrences in this valley, such as a knight flying through the air colored red or white or even black. Some even say that the night is coming sooner than it should, and sometimes the day as well. I don't know
What
if I
year is
believe
it?
that, but the
What year
bottom
is
line
it?
is I keep up on anything that goes wrong in this area. I protect Tilverton.
Sir, we're evading through the means of magic a black dragon in the Dale. What year is it?
Here's the year 13. I guess it's like, I don't know, like
Got him.
it's 1377 DR.
And
Is
you know
it-
what the
Is
you
it
know what
the same year we are?
question is? Yeah, so
I'm
it's
assuming
a
it
follow-up
is.
question. Is that the year that we know it to be?
Yes, it's the proper year.
Okay. Good. We didn't time travel. I could go back and like, well, at least we didn't time travel.
Listen, sir, we shown up here by accident. We were in the midst of solving something for our friend. Him and his fiance just recently lost a child. We were burying them.
Excuse me, but we do not need to speak of this. Actually, I was on a personal mission to explore the strange happenings and goings-on that are of magical nature. It is what I was trained to do and raised to do through studies of many years. I would like to know more about what's happening in this area. As I was exploring another area, we magically and suddenly came here. They are here as my protectors.
First, I need to take your names, just in case it comes upon that we should find that a strange occurrence happened due to you being here. I'm not going to place you under the arrest, but I do want to at least have your names in case I should need to speak to you later. He snaps one of his fingers. One of the men come forward. He lifts up his visor, and he looks at you, and asks each one of you your full name. Does everybody give their full name, or?
I am Nolak Neverab.
No
I'm
Lark.
not giving him my name.
All right, you're No Lark Never Rob? All right, do a deception for me. And they're going to do a...
It's just a name.
Well, you're trying to lie, and this guy is basically a cop, in a way. He's trained to pick up on that stuff, so let's see.
13. I rolled a 13.
He does not believe you.
All right. He looks at you,
The
and
natural
he
20.
kind of has a wry smile. I can tell you've never been to Coromir before.
No, I have not.
Hmm.
This is my first time. I was not expecting to arrive so far from where I was just exploring the previous occurrences.
I can't tell you where you come from, but what I can tell you is that if you think you can lie to Cormerian men and men-at-arms, you've got a lot of learning to do here.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
ask
let
you
you-
something. What is your name again, human?
My name
Yes.
is Captain Eli. I
Well,
represent Lady Regent Alyssa Lynn Romantle, and of course, her assistant Curic.
Well, Captain Eli, I just assumed carve my name into your chest so you would have it, but instead, if you allow us to keep our weapons, we will go with you to see your superior.
I'm not going to take you to see my superior. That's not my job to escort people from the woods. But what I will do is, like I said, I want to take your names, even the one who thinks he can lie to me. I suggest you don't lie again. I really don't want to have to arrest you. And trust me, you don't want to be arrested.
Sure.
Captain, is it worth all the blood that it's going to take to get our names?
What'd you say?
He's,
Is
Oh
it
my
worth
God.
all the blood that it will take to get our names?
We're gonna die.
Oh,
I will listen to him.
All right, so he threats and intimidation.
I
No.
put my hands up.
I'm going to give him bardic inspiration. I'm going to say, I will listen to him. He speaks
Oh.
truth. And you get the roll of d6 with your roll.
I'm putting my hands up like, calm down, guys, calm down.
You're trying. So are you
The one
trying
that
to?
lied poorly.
Are you
Literally
trying
a 13 against a natural 20.
I rolled
Sorry.
a 29, by the way.
Let's
so
do
you
an
know, on history.
intimidation. First of all, let's do an intimidation roll from Cutter.
You know, surprisingly, it's not great because he's a tiny little elf with a bad attitude. But here we go. I'll add a d6. I'm gonna roll the d6 first to offset the ugliness of whatever roll I make.
Well, let's see if you can beat that 11.
Oh
Three-
my gosh. Oh, okay,
It's
that's a
3
D6.
No. That's the bonus. That's the inspiration. But my actual roll, here we go. So blind here. It's intimidation, right? There we go.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, natural 20.
Yes, that's
Natural
awesome.
20.
Oh
That'll do.
man.
How about a 25 intimidation?
I guess we are
It's
covered in
been-
blood, aren't we, huh?
He looks at you, and he's not so much intimidated. You're a fool. I was going to help you and give you some rations so you could get yourself to Tilverton. It's over a day's journey. From
He
here.
is brash.
But I'll leave you out here to your own resources. Come on, men. Let these fools die in the forest. And they pack up and they begin to go. It will be reported, and you can be sure that men stronger and more capable than us will be back to finish what began here.
Cutter will make talking noises with his hand to mock them.
We'll be fine. Don't you worry about that. We'll be
You are
perfectly
so
fine.
lucky your intimidation went off, man.
If anything,
And you're so lucky this is not old school D&D because you wouldn't even have a chance for intimidation. I just like you're fucked. All right.
Lucius turned to Cutter. He's like, "Are you mad? They are the purple knights of Cormir. Do you know what that means?
You know you can only contain me for so long, Lucius.
This is not about containment. You're trying to contain me. Did you not take the stone and say you were going to give it away? Do you understand? That's the only thing keeping us alive."
So I flip it to him like a coin. I just flip it. I don't even care if he is able to catch it or not.
I grab it and I'll try to grab it in the air. Maybe it'll hit me.
what about the girlfriend? Did she make her save?
Well, she doesn't get a save. She's a NPC, so we're just going to say that she's held.
I roll a 16 for a sleight of hand, so I guess it doesn't hit me in the face. I grab it in the air and I put it in my robes, and I was like, I need to study this to understand exactly what this dragon wanted. We must be connected to all this that's happening around here. I'm sure
Right.
this isn't the first time. I need to study this. We need to be in a city to study this. I could have access to the libraries if we did not threaten them.
It also would have been easier if you had not lied to the man.
You did start off trying to lie, and you did it
Yes.
very poorly.
It also would have been easier if we just had given our names. I apologize about.
I gave him my
Finding.
name just backwards. If he was intelligent enough, he would have realized that.
And some people are not as intelligent as you, unfortunately, and that is the truth of it. However, there are other people that just simply want the actual truth and not you being a smartass.
You should have gone with a more appropriate name like Urkel.
I
All
was
right,
on
let me
Cutter's
let me
side. I
take
wanted to take
those
the man's head.
knights off.
What's that? Oh, Claire's saying something. Go ahead. Claire.
Your priorities are all wrong, Lucius. You need to worry about this one. And I motioned to the woman behind us who is currently held in place.
Oh, she's held in place.
You're more worried about the stone when
I walk up to her, pull out, and I say, "Why was this more important than your son's life?
can she talk when she's
Than
held?
my son's life.
I don't think she can.
She
Cutter.
can. She's
Cutter,
her
bring
body
your-
is just held.
Okay.
Bring your blade."
But I'm going to threaten this woman now.
I
She
will
is going to
give you
put us in this
advantage.
danger.
I will give advantage on intimidation because I can help.
Okay, well, I come
And I-
over.
And
Yeah.
I will give you a D6 as well.
All right, Yuri steps up to the plate, leaving Cutter behind. Haha.
I love that little haha. That was cute. You got that has to be your like praise now.
This is canon.
This is canon now.
Step up to the plate, Lavabet. And in reality, it's probably
like-
a sword. Like.
Yuri-
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yuri's wings have changed color.
Well, they've always been black, so.
I'm sorry,
I mean,
They're starting that you see like little tiny feathers like at the very tippy tops of it, like begin to come out.
Tony's ready for us.
Who is intimidating? Because I will say something so I can give you inspiration. You.
Okay.
Well, I think we got some videos coming up pretty soon,
Yay!
guys.
Hey,
Check in from the
Tech
weather.
is here. Tech is here. He just got here.
Yeah.
And
Coming in on the
upset.
sleigh bells, hear them
I'm
jingling.
very proud that JC worked so hard. So I'm not upset at all. I
JC.
understand he's working and helping me out. So thank you, JC. Oh, hello.
So I'm going to try to threaten this my ex, pretty much my old love, and then be like, why was this so important? More important than our son's life?
Okay, she will. If you're going to intimidate her, I will roll for the intimidation counter.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll.
Give
I have an
advantage.
I have an
And I'm
advantage.
gonna fail. I'm gonna fail.
1919, that's pretty advantageous.
And you
She-
had a D6, but
she-
you know, for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So Navarra looks at you. Let me put her closer. So y'all can have a good shot at Navarra.
Oh no, she's frozen in place.
I know. I'm just moving these things off the board so y'all can see. So Navarra looks at you. You know, her eyes. She can't really move. All that really moves is her eyes. She's frozen like right here in front of Lucius as he's talking to her.
I'll be right back because we are on camera, so I'm gonna put my costume back on.
What'd you say?
He's gonna put his costume back on.
You got to get pretty for the camera. I'm with it.
Yeah, you gotta do the camera stuff. All right, so she looks at you and she has a wry smile. Oh, please, Lucius. Like you would have done anything different. I know who you are. I know you're just a man who desires power. Don't act like you feel bad. You didn't even know that child. And personally, I didn't really care about him anyway. Did you think I wanted a child by a man like you? A weak, fragile man who can never amass any power? I needed a real man. I wanted power and I was willing to do anything to get it. It's
I
all right.
like.
Obviously, we were two peas in a pod, you little brat.
No, we're not, Lucius. You're a failure, while I am meant for greatness.
I'm gonna pull out my sword.
I'm gonna lean into Cutter and I'm gonna say I hope we don't end up like that.
Actually, I'm gonna pull out just my dagger, and I'm gonna start carving into her arm. Just
Can
a little
Claudia
bit.
sort of move behind her?
Wow.
What was
So
that,
we just-
Claudia? What did Claudia just say?
Of all the times everybody said, "Oh, Tempest wants to kill people."
That's true. No, but Claudia, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Can Claudia move behind the woman?
Okay, sure. Claudia moves behind the lady. I have bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
carve.
be-
I'm carving wench into her arm.
You don't talk to me like this. I got a crew now.
That's a long word for somebody's arm.
It is, but it's very tiny, so it's meant to hurt more. So it's like
That's-
I got
like the
friends
space
now,
of her
bro.
arm is like this big. It's like the space in her is meant to be like this big, even though her arm is like this big.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, Lucius.
It's also got a lot of angular letters, so
it's
it's easy
for-
to carve
The
with a
regular
knife.
D20, straight D20,
Well,
or
for deception, it's going to be. She's going to try to deceive you in just a moment. So we have to see if
Okay.
you fall for it.
I need to roll insight.
Yeah. Roll an insight. Now we'll roll deception. Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
All right. So she looks at. So she goes. But Lucius, even though I was angry at you and you know you may have caused my death because of what happened, do you really think it's over? Mordacius will be back, and you have no
Stop,
idea
stop.
how
You caused your
powerful
death.
Froki is.
What do you mean you are dead?
Oh, Lucius, I don't want to die when Mordacius comes back. She'll kill me. And if she
You've already
doesn't,
died, you said.
surely Froki will. And I'd rather die by the hands of Mordacius than anything that Froki would ever do to me.
What?
But I'm impressed.
What have
by
you been
your
involved
strength,
in, woman?
What?
What have you been involved in, woman? What have you done?
Oh,
I tried to save you. I tried to
Oh.
protect you. That's why I left.
I'm so tired. Can I please lay down?
What
No.
is Fruppy?
Froki, it's Froki.
I don't care what his name is. What is he?
I don't know.
He's obviously not human. What have you been involved in, and how did you have the stone? Or even know of this stone? And does it have anything to do with the land we're in?
I just know that it was valuable, and I was promised by Mordatius the ability to keep myself young forever. She says the mistress of Froki has that power, that she can make anyone immortal. But first one has to cross over to do it.
And have you seen this in action, or do you just believe this?
What?
I asked.
The mistress herself I have heard stories that she has caught things, the very nature of life itself. Of course I believe it. I've seen her power used on those who would betray and lie. She sucks the very life out of them. And I'm not talking necromantic power. This is something more. I've never met her myself, but I can assure you she is real. You may have seen her coming, and one of her heralds, the knights that fly across the skies.
What name does she go by? Not just Fruppy.
She looks at you. I don't know her name. Just that she's close. She'll be close.
Why did she want you to have that? Just there has to be a reason. You just
roll another
believe her
insight.
to get eternal youth.
Roll another insight for me.
I would listen to your boyfriend. He's having a bad hair day.
Well, all of this is going on, Tony. I'm going to continue writing the word wench really tiny, just with my dagger, as she's talking to him to cause more pain.
Wow,
You stay out of
that's
this
what she didn't
cutter.
ask for.
Wait, were you carving? You're carving her
I was
your
carving.
name?
I was
I
carving
rolled-
the word wench into
I rolled
her arm,
a
but like
22
this
for insight this time, by the way.
What? She tells you that I have, the stone I thought it was, it's just a trinket. I have no idea why they truly wanted it. But if you let me go, I can work with you, Lucius. I believe now this is the time. Maybe I was wrong about you. If you were strong enough to subdue, and capture me as well as send Froki running, then who knows what power you could possess. I loved you once, Lucius. I can love you again.
Should I roll something?
No, you know it's a lie
Should I
already.
roll something
Your
with stupidity or?
insight, you already know the insight. It's a lie. You know.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to say, you want to stay young forever, you say.
And the whole person is wore off, I think, by now. Isn't the duration like a minute or something?
Hold on 1 second.
I think
It
the
is a
duration-
minute.
He asked
I
her,
believe so.
for some reason, I don't have her name
Yes.
there.
Navara, it's Navara.
Yeah, Navara, thank you. Navara, you say you want to stay young forever.
Yes. Who
Why didn't you
doesn't?
just ask me?
Immortality, Losi, without being all the powers of darkness, something more, true immortality.
You have spoken to a god, and
To
you
be
are still
yours.
young. And he pulls out a dagger and sticks in her chest. Now you will forever be young. And plunges it into her chest. You get your wish.
She goes to grab at your throat. They'll come for you.
You are
I
dead.
slice her hand off.
She'll come for you.
I slice her hand off as she's doing that.
All right. Roll now. You slice her hand off.
I slice her hand off. Clean. I want to slice clean slice.
We're
You
For the
fucking
back,
stream,
babies. We're evil's back. Yes.
for the
She
stream,
go-
by the way, this is the evil campaign.
Yeah. She looks at as you chop off her hand. She goes, "Now this is a word I'm using in character. You fucking bitch! I'll kill you!" And she
Well,
runs at you.
you're a wench, so
She runs at you, crazy-eyed.
I push into her chest with my point that has the dagger on it.
Can I grab her from behind and do the
And then I-
vampire thing?
Yes.
Oh shit!
I was ready for that.
Rips out her throat and fresh juice. Claire comes out. Claire's like,
Wow, Lucius, you.
All right.
really
So
good at this
you have
woman.
put her. You have put her down. So she is down for the count. You drank some blood. Her body is
Like
now
beet juice.
in front of you.
Does she have? Yeah, I'm gonna check her pockets for stuff.
You know what?
Everybody like killed her, so I mean, I guess at this point, I'll just try to loot a body.
Let me roll for some treasure here because we're now gonna roll for treasure and stuff.
I have a quick question while you're doing that, Tony.
Yeah.
So when I was in the sewer, I had some malady become of me. I became diseased. And I am wondering what that portal might have done to my disease.
No, it's still the same thing. Like you're a con. I think you were just throwing up and everything.
It's every 24 hours I must roll. So
yeah.
did any time pass with that
Time
portal?
hasn't passed other than just the time that you've been here. So we'll just
All right,
say
so
that.
I don't need to roll another con save?
Not for a few more hours. We'll say that right now it's been about, you were in the dungeon every 24 hours, then you traveled, you got there. Say about another 8 hours.
Yeah, I had
you'd need to
two
roll.
fails. I had two fails. Everybody knows that I'm looking really, really sickly, by the way.
Yeah, you aren't feeling too good.
I'm looking pretty sickly. I've failed 2 con saves so far.
You should, so you probably know by now then, Josh, since you've been adventuring with Yuri forever, that she can cure disease.
We kind of didn't realize I was sick, like from that. I
All
figured
right.
it was just a cold.
Who's checking the body?
Tempest, I got a 12.
Tempest. All right,
For investigation.
12. Okay.
But I suppose Yuri could probably do a perception check.
Roll me a.
Lucius isn't going to say anything.
Roll me a d20, please. Tell me what you got.
Ooh, net 20.
Take a guidance. Take the
Okay,
guidance.
that's 20. Okay.
I'll take
Nice.
the guidance.
All right,
I
so
forgot
you got
about that.
nat
I
20.
always
21.
Now roll a 1 through 10.
Oh, D10.
Oh, okay.
This is treasure table.
All right, since you got since you rolled a nat 20, I gave you a high level spell, but it's a common. It's still going to be a common. And what did you get on that 1 through 10?
8.
All right, you got the 9th level spell shape change in a scroll.
Yeah, I'm putting that away.
But obviously you can't use it yet.
Oh, it's okay as long as I get to
That
keep it from
level.
Lucius. Lucius, yeah, I'm keeping this for Lucius.
Lucius kind of glares at you and he goes, "Take it. I got what I needed from her, apparently." And looks at this stone and then coughs.
Oh, can you not cough over here? Can I get at least 6 feet?
As he's
I'm
coughing,
just
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
study
over to-
this. Go ahead. Yeah,
All
Go
right.
ahead, Yuri.
All right. As he's coughing, I'm gonna go over to him while you're in conversation and just do 5 of my lay on hands and cure his disease, and just say nothing, and then go find a stream. So you wordlessly see. So if anyone sees me doing this, you wordlessly see me do this to him and walk off to go find a stream and walk off.
Yeah, a bath does sound very good. I'm gonna follow you.
All right. So am I cured then?
Yes, you're cured from the sewer rot that you had by
Great.
drinking poop. By drinking poop.
Whatever.
Oh, poop reference.
Poop reference.
So
Eric loves to get me. That's like the thing. All right, so I'd say another. It's been about 30 minutes now. From this point on, travel time exists. You made that guy run off. So I guess no map for you.
So before we
Lucius-
travel anywhere, I'd like to climb up the tallest tree I can find and look around.
Lucius rolled a 29 on history. So would he have a general idea, at least, of where? I mean, I'm guessing he knew. Obviously, everybody knows Cormier if they're nearby.
Yes. Cormier. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, because I rolled a 29 on that history.
You know about Tilverton, like Tilverton itself. Tilverton is ruled by Lady Regent Alyssa Lynn Romantle, because your history was this powerful. You've read from your years of reading, as a wizard's apprentice, there was plenty of books, while you were scribing for your master. And during that time, you would go, read everything, and you read about many of the towns. And Tilverton is a Again, it's Lady Regent Alyssa Romantle. She's a Comerian noblewoman. She's actually cousin to Cheryl Romantle, Lady of Shadowdale, and she's an elected council of citizens. She also rules with Keurig, which is kind of like her husband. He's not as powerful as she is, but not it's kind of like her helper, I would say, really, if anything. But you know that the population is about 12,000 people. The real population about 12,000 in winter, 13,000 in summer, and of course it houses in wartime. It can house up to a lot more, and you know that because Tilverton has recently come under the protectorate of the Comerian nation. They were originally part of the Dales, but now Tilverton is actually the northernmost city on the border of the Comerian nation. And you know that Comerians are known to be hardy people who believe in law and order. They consider themselves one of the better nations because they've been able to do so much and everything else. In fact, they don't even really, they think most adventurers, it's weird, at least in the main Comerian nation, that's weird to see, of course, adventurers, just because they have already kind of cleared out everything. So they think almost the days of that rough and rugged stuff is over. So you know that they are known. One of the things that Tilverton is really known for is they have wonderful horses. Although it's not, a rich town or anything, it does have some of the best horses you're going to find in all of Shorzale. And unfortunately for you, it also houses a garrison of about 850 purple dragons who patrol constantly. And of course, those patrols have been strengthened over the years due to the fact, again, of, the skirmishes and everything else, and having to reinforce that border. So, a good deal about, there's some mages there as well. You've heard that Falani of Tantris is there. And of course, Galared Mozamir are two notable mages that your master had told you about that had made their residence there. And there's all for right now.
By purple dragons, you mean actual dragons or the purple knights?
The purple dragons are the knights.
Okay, that's right. Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yep.
Okay. So when Lucius, as he starts to head up, as Cutter starts to head up the tree, Lucius says, "We are in a land of law. It is important that we do not murder anyone, or at least be caught doing it.
You mean
Let's burn this body."
Yeah. So he points down to the chopped up and stabbed and punctured woman down there that had no chance. And I say, "You mean like her?"
She's not Cormerian.
Okay, so if they're not Comerian, we can murder them.
Well, no, she also mentioned that she was possibly undead. She had said she died and come back.
I understand your point.
We need to burn her so she doesn't come back to haunt us, or at least me. I've had enough of her, it seems.
Fireball.
Might just use prestidigitation to light her hair and clothes on fire.
Yes, and you get and because you did
it.
that, I'm gonna give you a inspiration
Awesome.
for your unique form of cruelty.
She's already dead.
All right, so Cutter wants to climb up a tree, so roll acrobatics for me.
You're gonna give me a bonus since I'm taking my time.
Yeah, since you're being careful. Well, I mean, there's no
Give
real
advantage.
advantage or disadvantage, I would say. I mean, you're just looking. I mean, you're just climbing a tree.
I guess it comes down to what the difficulty is. All right, I'm about to roll. Here we go.
You got it. You can
Yeah, it's
do
not going to
it.
be crazy difficult because you're not in a situation of stress. So yeah, you're able to climb the tree.
Okay. All right. So I'll get up to the highest, strongest branch I can and peer in all directions and see what I can see.
All right. To your north, you can see some mountains. You believe that those are probably the Desert Mouth Mountains. That's what it looks like, kind of like to your north. They're far, far to the north. Obviously, they're mountains. Then you see what looks like, and of course, direction. Actually, before I tell you that, give me a survival so I can know that you got your directions: north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Here I am telling you the directions. You don't know that shit yet.
I got a 10.
All right.
When
you're
the sun
able-
help or is it dark?
It's still sun out, so it's a little bit harder for him to tell. You can't really get you can't really get a sense of north, south, east, or west, other than the fact that you know those mountains since you had heard, Lucius telling you about, you're near Tilverton. Your guess is that has to be those mountains. So north is that way. How exactly north, like if you're going northwest, little, or northeast, a little bit northwest, you really can't tell, but you know that has to be north. So you're assuming that to the east. Now, when you look eastward, you see more trees and just a lot of forested area. It looks like and then when you look west, it's kind of the same. You see like a lot of forest and everything else. And then south, pretty much the same thing.
So there's no tower tops. There's no signs of civilization smoke. Anything
I
like
don't
that.
know if you'd be able to see the smoke from how far. Let's look at the map to see how far you are.
From the indication of the map, it looks like we're like right
Yeah.
outside the town.
No, you're definitely not right outside town. But let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Because that was a patrol that was camped. They had said they were camped. And they told you they were had to be about 2 days. So let me get the map here. And we will quickly deduce how far you are. I can tell. Let me go up there. There we go. Okay. Until written.
What was the name of that dragon we were just facing? I'm taking notes real quick. Mordacious?
Mordacious the Foul.
Okay.
No.
And then we have Frappy or something like that?
Froki.
Froppy the Loki.
It's not a Starbucks drink.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
It does. Oh my gosh.
It is a Pokemon. It's the water
Gotta
starter
catch
from
'em
X and
all,
Y.
man.
I thought
You
that
can
was-
see.
Wait, I'm getting that confused with the other one then,
Two-
because I got that confused with something else.
To the east, Eric, it's very, very, very faint. Okay, I mean, this thing looks like it would have to be a good, we're talking miles and miles away, but you get a sense that the valley kind of goes into like a maybe a little bit of a river, and there's a good chance that that's where civilization would be. But that's a good possibly. It looks like 2 to 2.5 days away.
And is that the direction that the Purple Knights went? Purple Dragons?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I'll come down and I say, well, the friends we didn't make went east, and that's probably the location of the city. And that's all I can see from here. You have some mountains and more forest, and truth be told, I'm happy to be in this forest, but we should probably have a goal as to where we're headed.
Lucius is going to cast Identify like for 10 minutes as a ritual while he's up climbing the trees on the stone.
Okay.
How's my search for a stream going, Tony?
Yeah, I'm with her, so
How's your search
Yeah.
for what?
I went to go search for a stream to go wash up on.
A small stream?
A stream or river, whichever is the
Yeah,
closest.
I'd say you don't really find a stream so much as you find like a small, very small pool of water that looks like it collected in like a crevice area, but the water does appear to be clean. You want to just wash off or something.
I'm really just trying to wash myself off and the armor because I smell like crap and I still smell like poop.
Yeah, that's right. You got
yeah,
all
we
this stuff.
all yeah.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say it's enough to wash everything, but it's enough that you can wash your face and your hands.
Let me check that. We had a 2-day travel from the sewers to Josh's dead girlfriend. So I think by then we would have taken some kind of
Actually,
bath.
yeah, it was.
That's true. That's true. So Eric makes a good point. See, so at this point, since y'all don't have a map, and do you have any Now you do have your original equipment. Did anybody have any food or water?
Yes, I have rations. I think most of us do.
Okay,
But I
yes.
believe so.
Yeah, I have rations and a water skin.
And then
Good.
there was all the dead animals that Jimmy is currently carrying.
Ah, that's true. He does have a lot of dead animal meat. So, all right. So it looks
and
like
human meat. Don't forget that.
Oh
think
yeah, that.
I have 4 snacks right here.
I think rations, they go like, what is it, 1 pack per day or something, or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
I wouldn't worry too much because I have survival as a proficiency. I'm a wood elf, so as long as we stay in the forest, we'll probably have no trouble finding some food. So Cutter says, I suggest then we go south, unless we wish to head to this city that Lucius made the mistake of giving them the wrong name, so now they're mad at us.
I do not know what they may know of me. They do have wizards here, but I do not know what they may know of the name Lucius. They will expect registration, though, if we stay in their kingdom, in their borders.
I
The
think
wizard's
first-
name, Lucius, those wizards' name, if you want the names again, was Falani of Tantris and Galared Mosmere.
Can you send that to me that's a really complicated spelling.
I'll do it after the stream.
Yeah, after, but yes. So he just refers to them as the wizards. He goes, they have wizards here. They also have strict laws. Cormier is a famous and early study, and he looks over at Tempest, if you actually studied magic. It's
says the one that can. Between the two of us, I can do magic in a crowd. You can't.
That's true.
You know nothing.
I have a little bit of magic. Unfortunately, I'm the person that healed you of your diseases. So,
And I'm the person that
Careful.
brought you back to life. So
Careful.
show a little gratitude.
I think it was not you, it was Helen. Do not mistake the
Next,
graciousness of
Well,
Lord
the next-
Hades.
the next time you go down in a shit-covered sewer, don't expect me to be the one to pick you up.
Tempest, don't you start. You just picked up a spell from my fallen beloved. Unfortunately, how
Careful.
far she has gone.
careful. Remember, I can slice. Yeah, I can slice you down in just a moment, but I don't have to. Remember, my radiance hurts.
I only say this because now she has refused that she wants to even heal me because she is offended. I am sorry for speaking truth. But it is what it is. It is truth. You need to have studied to know the lands of Cormier and its laws. Do you know by chance that you cannot harm cats? If you harm a cat, you will be put to death. I bet you didn't know that, did you? No, you did not, Tempest.
I'm literally giving him like a
Wait,
wide
I'm so
one
confused
eye
right now.
like this, as I'm very confused at the cat law. However, I'm just going to be like, well, we would have been able to just, been on our way and been perfectly fine if you had just given his name the right
I
way,
can't.
not the smart ass way, as you
I
seem to
can't.
love doing that right now.
Do you understand the meaning of subterfuge? We are in a land with a lawful monarch. That means they expect lawful deeds. And I can assure you, we are not known for lawful deeds, and I especially am not known for lawful deeds.
Well,
You're
then
not known for
you're-
lawful deeds, as you seem to forget. I am a paladin. I can fool just about anyone.
Except
A
the
paladin's still lawful regardless of whether they're evil or good.
Well,
Don't
so
know.
young, truth be told, I was using that human word sarcasm when I was blaming Lucius. I did basically threaten to murder all of those knights, so this
And
is
I did
on
help
me.
him. I did.
Unfortunately, yeah, that was the other part I was going to. I was hoping
And-
you would just let that go on.
And I know that
Just for the intimidation
and I know
factor.
that I know that Lucius is the lesser of the elves in this party, and he does have bad hair at times, but he is part of our group, and you should heal him so we can move on.
Leave my hair alone. We just finished 2 days of walk and going through a sewer.
Yes,
You're
that-
welcome, by the way. You still haven't thanked me for saving you.
Oh yeah.
I have thanked
I
you many times
I've
over.
spent most of my magic trying to keep you alive.
I have
and
thanked you
this
many
is a-
times over. I have thanked you many times over. Have I not informed you of all this information to help keep you alive? Is that not thank you enough?
I could, but I'm not going to just hurt the man because that's just too. That's not
Young.
appropriate at the moment.
This is your way of saying thank you to me by berating me and
Wait,
telling me
yes.
that I don't know anything?
Sharing my knowledge, so you do know things.
All
I
of
don't
you,
know. I don't know whether to smack him
all of
or.
you. Do you remember the Underdark? Do you remember Barnabas? We were ready to die for each other. This is a waste of time. Just heal him. We are slayers together, and we should move.
I
Let's heal
agree.
him, and let's.
We escaped the dragon. Let's escape these purple knights before they come back with, as they said, stronger forces. Or we should register. I just could not register my name.
I say we move south. I say we heal the yappy dog when we move south.
Fine.
If he can get healed by those two, I refuse to help him. It's like the more I do for him, the more he berates me and belittles me and tells me that I don't know anything.
Damn.
Yeah, the Yuri is slightly uncomfortable now by Lucius.
Let's
just
go.
saying.
There's no point in standing here. They're gonna come back, and I'd rather not be here.
Claudia's
Everyone-
just making sure that the rest of that body got burned.
Watching,
Burning a body in
watching
the
the family
back row.
drama.
Don't mess with Claudia.
Just watching the family drama as we all like,
She's like,
Oh.
"Oops, I missed the toe."
like I just came for the barbecue.
Everyone's gonna get 20 points of healing. That's everyone within my radius because everyone's
Yeah,
next to me currently.
I'm good. I didn't lose anything.
I'm
nobody
doing
was
prayer of
hurt.
healing just because.
Is that full healing or temporary healing points?
Oh, it's prayer of healing. Sorry, prayer of healing.
So I believe the healing that we needed was just the cure disease.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did that
twice.
already.
Oh, okay. Nobody's hurt.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
then.
I was just down like from my max hit points. That's it.
Oh, you were.
So the first things first is we need to find a town. We have to get equipment, tents, bedrolls, and stuff to survive out here. But I'm not sure who has the most money in this group, or if we want to go all in together or anything. We just got teleported. We have no money.
Yep.
I
You
say
didn't
we
get
move
teleported, you got gated. It's different. It's different.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got gated.
Not gated.
That's worse.
I do have a question real quick. I cast when Cutter, I'm not sure how long he was climbing that tree and all this was happening. I was casting a ritual of identify on this purple stone to see if I could understand or know more about it.
You get nothing from that stone. It just, when you cast the identify on it, the runes glow and emanate power. But it's almost like you just can't, it's just incredibly powerful, but you can't get anything from it. But you do get a sense of more like it knows the way. Like, how can I explain this? You get a sense that it helped traveled. It was
So
the
it-
thing that made you travel. You do get that sense.
I say, okay,
But you don't know what type of magic it is, and it's way too powerful for just identify.
I come to Tempest as we were walking later. I don't identify. Like I was just doing the identify thing. I was like, I look frustrated, and I kind of in a huff when I finish, unsatisfied. I just stuff it in my pouch, and then I begin to eat and replenish myself. And I will bring it back up with Tempest later while we're walking. If she will, like, I'll come up to her in, I guess, Lucius's own way, if she's not with anybody else. And I say, as my thank you to you, and because you do know magics, perhaps not as studied as I, but you do know them and you are powerful. I do not deny you that. We have a healthy competitive nature. But in this I must share with you, since you do understand magic, that I do not know what this is, but I do have a feeling that it must be connected to this land of purple dragons, of ancient blacks, as it were. Since we were just facing one, it can only be assumed that it's connected in some way to black and the ancient purple dragons. That's the only logical conclusion that I can make. It's of a language I don't understand. It is beyond my capacity. The only thing I think we can do is get to a library for me to study further, particularly a Cormyrian library may have something on this stone. Otherwise, I'm sure it wants us to go somewhere around here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. It's the only logical explanation I have. And then he seems out of breath and stops.
All right.
That's
So-
the Tempest.
I look to Lucius and I if this is beyond your capability, that's saying something. You're one of the smartest people I know.
And you're the bravest.
I'm brave, but I'm not that brave. You give me too much credit. If we have to get you into a library, maybe I might have some things that might push us further, help us along the way. Seeing
Maybe
as I
to have-
can go ahead.
We may need to have something to trade with them to get in. I know, I've heard at least, most great libraries, they expect to trade of some sort. In my studies, when I've studied the arcane lore, what I could find, oftentimes you need to have a book or something powerful.
You mean like the scroll, and then I take the scroll out of my robe.
It may be required, or perhaps I could even trade, and I grimace. No, I won't give away the net. That's mine.
You are so selfish. I don't want the scroll. I was gonna give it to you to copy, and then I thought maybe we could sell it. But if this is what you need to get into the library, then
Maybe.
then take it.
I think, though, we need to discuss perhaps with the group. I do not know what they will expect. I think we should start small, not offer the largest or the greatest of what we have. I have many things I have collected. This OTO tooth, the memory strand of Kelavar. Although I cherish it very much, I'm sure that they would trade for a memory of someone's death. That is a unique magical item. It could work. I have collected many oddities along this journey of ours that could work as well. So keep the spell for now. It may come in use, and of course, I'll be more than happy once we have gotten to a town to copy this down. But we must be careful here. This is not like the Dales.
I think you're talking to the wrong person. I know how to be careful in a crowd of people.
Yes, but Cutter will never listen to me.
Cutter
He
is
only
his
listens
own.
to you.
Cutter is his own person. He has his own mind. I cannot tell him what he can and cannot do.
You are braver than you realize. You are persuasive. And don't you forget it, Tempest of the Lost Clan.
If you expect Cutter to be docile, it's not going to happen.
Not docile, just smart. We need to keep a leash on him if we want to survive here, or that dragon will be the least of our worries.
Okay. I need y'all someone to roll a 6-sided dice for me.
Can
That's
Someone
pretty
needs to
awesome.
roll. I don't care who it is, but y'all been here for a while now talking.
Yeah, Lucius has had enough.
I thought we were walking and
Yeah, we're
talking.
walking and talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
if you're walking and talking, regardless, you're still time is passing. You still need to roll. First of all, I need to know if you're walking and talking, if you're traveling, how much is the parties all moving together? What direction are y'all moving?
We had south.
South.
So
Okay, so you're moving south. All right.
Before we go, I don't imagine that the fire would have burnt away her skull. I'd like to keep that.
You know what?
Oh my
Because-
God.
yeah, Claudia,
no, and then bury the bones.
Yes,
you gotta bury the
Claudia.
bones and then keep the skull.
we will accelerate time for that and say that the skull is shiny and clean, and you will be like the predator, cleaning it off, getting it
Prestidigitation.
off, having your skull collection.
I just don't want anyone to find the skeleton and cast Speak with Dead on it.
Ooh, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, I forgot about that.
That's true.
We can just. I can use acid unless you just want to keep the skull.
There
So
might be questions that we need to ask her.
the location that y'all are.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Are we following anything, y'all? Like, did we find a stream? I think we were looking for one. Are we like following somewhere so we're not just wandering aimlessly, or?
You are in light. I was just about to tell you where you're at. You are in light forest, so your movement rate is going to be at a 1 hex per movement per day. So right now, you are in the light forest, and you have just moved through 1 hex. Again, still you rolled. There was no random encounter right there for combat or anything, so you're good to go. All you see is, again, a little bit of time has passed. It is now 2 hours later as you've been walking and talking. I mean, you can have your conversation no matter what. It's 2 hours through that 2 hours through that hex, which is roughly about 2 miles that you've made it. So it is now it was about 11 before. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now that you are moving. Actually, about 2 because you talked for a little while to those guys. So you're now moving through the light forest. And again, it's just nice, peaceful, lightly done area. You don't see too many trees, but you see enough, and you see some grassy areas broken up in between. Is there anything y'all want to do? Or?
I guess we were. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Space, get clarity as a group, speaking as a player. I think what we're trying to do right now is put some distance between us and the purple dragons, and then as we're moving, see if something of interest comes up. A village or a landmark or a sign or something like that. Is that kind of where everyone else is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay,
So in case
then-
if we are doing that, someone will do a perception.
And if we need any food, let me know. We can always stop, use my survival. I have a bow. We can get food.
Tony, what do I see? As we're kind of walking along.
What did you roll?
Got a nat 20.
Nat
21.
My, whew.
Perception.
Well,
Yeah,
what
a
are
lot
you
of those
looking?
tonight.
What are you looking for?
I'm really just looking for a village at this point.
All right. You can see like you're just looking. You're not crawling up a tree or anything.
I'll crawl up a tree, I guess. I think
just-
I have enough strength to climb the tree. I
Because
think.
you're looking for signs of civilization. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, because if you're just looking in a lightly forested area, you can see like, trees and everything from it, but it's kind of hard because you're obscured. Even though it's a lightly forested area, you're still just at ground level.
I'm gonna climb a tree then.
All right.
Well,
Don't know
14,
if that-
nice.
I don't know if that's enough to climb a tree.
All right, you made it up. You can see in the distance at this point, a few miles away, it looks like a bridge going over a larger river, like a large stone bridge.
Okay.
All right,
Let's head
I'll be
towards that
right.
bridge.
Let's take just a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Not even 5. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. You all can RP if you want. Go ahead. That you're approaching this bridge.
Are
through
we
the forest.
finished? What we were saying, Delicious? Were you done?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna comment now. Like, why is Yuri the one climbing trees when we have a woodland elf with us?
I like trees. I don't know. I just like trees. Don't judge.
I
I
get
climb.
I get inspired and I try and smite the tree.
You're marking the trees in your own
Smite.
way.
You're gonna smite the tree
Smite
that
the
you
tree.
in?
I'm trying to
Smite.
smite. I'm practicing my smiting.
Leaving the
Oh,
cutter
man.
mark.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm like gonna like I'm gonna like be trying to climb down the tree, and then Cutter's like wham! I fall from the branch or something, and I'm like, why?
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, that'd be terrible.
That would be awesome.
I'm like, good job. Ow. I can
So-
still.
Lucius, real talk. This stone and this Froki must be of some power if a black dragon was afraid of him. Do you
honestly,
think that
I
I would expect that he's looking for us now? Would you disagree with me?
He may, but Magdosius, as far as I know, from the history of Cormier, I mean, it's a known history, and Magdosius is not the dragon of Cormier, so I don't feel like he would come into another purple dragon's territory.
He
I
seems-
could be mistaken, but I am quite sure that those two are not the same, one and the same. And yes, I don't believe he may try to find us, but there's something with this stone, and I do not understand yet exactly what's going on with the stone. I need to find a library to study.
Yes, well, hopefully we can find a library south.
Okay. There.
Guys, listen.
So, what do y'all want to do? And remember, just to get to where you're at, be aware that it's taking you a whole day of travel time because you're in lightly forested area. So it took you, took you 1 day just to move those few miles through that one hex down. But you can see now, after a day of walking, and we're going to have to actually roll some more random encounters. I forgot. I think it was only 2 hours. You've actually been traveling for like 10. So, but you
I would elect the DM to roll those.
Okay, no problem. And you do see, like I said, after this whole day, now you can continue if you want to do a forced march, but every additional hour, you're going to take another level of exhaustion, I would say.
No, definitely not.
No.
Oh, so
We'll
let's roll
count.
the d6 to find out. You've traveled for 10 hours, you already rolled 1, so 4 more d6s. As long as I don't roll a 1, y'all are okay. Oh, you're not okay. Okay. All right. So as y'all are walking through this forest, you know, you're just, who's in the front, by the way? Let's get the, let me put y'all in order now as you're walking. What order is the walk here?
I think Yuri's taking point because I can hide Mask of the Wild as we move in. So I can move kind of parallel to the group.
Yep. I will take front then.
I will do middle, I guess, with Tempest since we were talking. Unless she decided to go away from me because she's angry at me.
Where's Cutter?
Cutter will be slightly parallel to the group, using his Mask of the Wild to stealth in the underbrush. Because all I need is just a little bit of foliage. That's plenty. So I can stealth as I'm moving.
That's kind of cool that you can do that actually. Just randomly just standing there, but it's like I'm basically hated
Claudia?
without even getting
Where's Miss
invisibility.
Claudia at?
She was walking sort of towards the back of the group, making sure her axe was sharp and everything.
Okay, I've got you back there.
Just miming that while everyone was talking.
Oh, I just dropped my computer. That's bad.
Only a 7. So I'm crunching some dead leaves as I follow alongside the group.
I just imagined in my head, kind of like crawling to the Mission Impossible music.
Dun it.
All right, so as you are rolling up there, let's go ahead and let me see everybody's passive perception in just a minute.
My passive perception sucks.
I'm just gonna roll this, and then I get a +4 to this roll.
Well,
All right.
Can I roll?
What did
active
you get?
perception?
What did you get?
Wait, what, my stealth?
No. I got a 16. So what's everybody's passive perception? Has anybody got a higher passive perception than a 16?
No, I got a
No.
15.
Well, 11. Sorry, 11.
yeah, no.
All right, so nobody's higher than a 16. All right. So as you're moving through the woods, you don't even notice it. So they're going to get a surprise round on you.
No, they're
I'm not gonna roll for every single one,
No, they're
because no, you won't. That's right. Eric won't get surprised.
Oh
but,
man.
but the rest of the group will. But Eric, Cutter has the ability stream. Just to let you know, being that he's a barbarian, he has a lot of cool abilities, and one of the abilities he has is he does not need to. He can't get surprised, so he's very good at that. He can just roll up and not be surprised by anyone. So
a little more specific, and it also as it ties into my character. So it's actually the feat of alertness, and alertness means I can't be surprised. I get initiative bonus, and some other bits with people trying to backstab me. But it's tied into my backstory because the idea is the ghosts of my people whisper when there's danger. So that's the elaborated version of what Tony's talking about.
All right. Cutter doesn't get surprised, but coming around everybody else, approaching, you see some dire wolves, these big, extra huge wolves. And they're coming out from every side here. You hear them howling and they're snarling, but unfortunately, again, they're gonna get a surprise on you because nobody could see them coming. And they're surrounded you now. They are able to come out from the trees and they are just on you, ready to strike. And there's one in front, but none's near Cutter because he was so. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Actually, Cutter, what's your stealth that you rolled? You rolled a 7, right? Yeah, okay, so let me see. Their passive perception is a 13. So they actually do notice you, Cutter. So one actually does come up next to Cutter as well. We'll have one more. Throws these dire wolves. And this one is right next to Cutter now. As y'all are traveling through these woods, these things have decided to make you a nice tasty lunch, or at least they hope and they think that you're the ones. So let me go ahead and roll initiative for the dire wolves. And I'll put them down. Give me a second stream. They're all growling around you. There we go. Okay, let's move that here. All these. This is one of the things that. Go ahead.
I wish I had prepared my sleep spell. Can I cast Mage Armor?
Well, you've been surprised, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I'm like, yeah, I have been surprised. It's not like us.
How many are out there? We got 7 of those bad boys out there. It's gonna be a intense battle. You trying to survive the dire wolves. I think you all got a good chance, though.
Fuzzy Cuddle right here coming up.
Yeah, Cutter's gonna rage, and I get the sense that Yuri's gonna. Well, no, can't smite these. But
There are a couple Cutters there now.
Yeah, that's true. There's a couple. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So
Cutter's background. My, what big ears you have! Your ghost from your past. That must be your great grandfather.
Die myself.
Yo.
Watching over you. Cutter, you are my great grandson.
Yuri and Claudia are on two different sides, right? Yuri, you're in the front. Claudia, are you in the back?
Yes.
I can change the camera if you want to see a better
I need
angle.
to see a little bit closer, yeah. Got some trees in our way.
Hold on. I'll move the camera up a second.
Okay, I saw your message. Nuts everywhere.
Oh shit! You know what I could do? Oh, that's actually pretty. That's smarter. Oh, I'm gonna do that.
So
My mother,
anyway,
my mother,
Stream,
everyone. My mother.
All right. Hopefully that angle I adjusted a little bit. That maybe could help you out. I'll see in a second. I'll know. I have to pull back the mystery for a second there. Okay, yeah, that helps y'all out a little bit better there. Is that a better angle for you?
It's a little low.
Little low? Okay.
Yeah.
I can get this camera closer then. I'll move this one closer.
Yeah, he's like our barber now. Like a little more off the left.
A little bit off the top. A little bit off the top, man. Hey, a little bit off the top there.
So as he's setting this up real quick, Stream, next Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Gary Con Live. There'll be a Stefan Pokorny game with Luke Gygax, and I will be in it. So it'll be awesome. You guys can stop by and check it out.
All right. How's that? That's a good angle, right?
Yes, that's much better.
All right. And I can switch back to the other one if you want some other shots as well. All right. So let me roll these guys for you. The dire wolves. The random encounters. Now I have to roll initiative on the fly. So let's do this. All right. So
Do you want us to roll as well for initiative, or did we do that already?
you already did it. You already rolled.
Yeah, we
Okay, but that was okay.
All initiatives will stay the same all night. It's only the monsters. Like if you have random encounters, I have to roll initiative. So I apologize a little bit for that slowdown. But you know, if you want cool random encounters, gotta roll some initiative. So who's the highest there is... All right, well, Cutter, you're definitely going to go first.
Okay. Can you please point to my Goyle friend?
Your Goyle friend? Hey, what you talking from New York? You got a problem with New Yorkers, huh? What's the problem with you, huh? I mean, point your girlfriend there. Your girl, she's right here. She's right here. And you're right there.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to run towards Tempest. And I will, it looks like there's a wolf next to her, right? I think I see one right in front of her. Yeah?
Hold on. You have a wolf right here. I'll point them all out. You got one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here, right here, right here, and one right here. So the party's basically surrounded because y'all got surprised. Actually, I get my surprise round first, but you don't. You're not surprised. You're
Exactly. So
Cutter should be able to act on the surprise round.
That's right. Yeah, he can. That's what I said. He's fine. He's good.
so I'm gonna run towards Tempest so I can put myself between the wolf up that's closest to the kind of wall, so to speak, in your setup, and myself, so in between those two. But as I'm running, halfway there, I'm going to pull out as a free action my my longbow, and I'm going to fire that. So, but I believe the wolf gets a free attack on me of opportunity as I run from him.
All right. So let's hop that off on you. Busy pack tactics here. Advantage. I don't think you're within 5 feet of another wolf. No, you're not.
No.
So that's fine. So it's just a normal attack, a bite. I'm sure that misses 16. Does that hit?
I have a 18. So,
Okay, so
yeah.
Dire
So
Wolf goes to
actually-
bite you as you go running towards Tempest, you know, the leaves kicking up from the ground as you power towards your fiance that you believe now is in danger. And this wolf goes to snap at your heel, but you pull it out and it just snaps at air, and you see the drool going from its mouth as this thing is emaciated and hungry.
All right, I'm running swiftly through this forest because I also am not slowed down as a wood elf and have 45 movement now. Switching that a little bit, instead of the longbow, I'm going to be running and just sheath my weapon and my shield, and I'm going to run up and try and grapple the one that's right in front of Tempest as I rage. So I'll go ahead and make a grapple check on the wolf.
All right. Strength, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's for you, strength or acrobatics, either one.
Strength.
There's probably gonna be your acrobatics. Okay,
Oh.
so
I die. Well, I don't think we have to worry about me getting out of your hold.
thank you. Thank you. No, don't open it.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna fall out.
Sorry.
The world's falling.
All right, so you have got this wolf grappled. You grabbed the wolf.
Yes.
All right, so
Sorry, wrestling with my blue screen here. All right.
it's okay. So
Oh
you're-
my gosh.
You grab this
All right.
wolf that's by Tempest.
Yes.
It's
And
now grabbed.
yep. And then I'm going to grapple the other one that's next to him.
Wait a minute. I think it would take two hands to grapple a wolf.
As I mentioned, I sheath my shield as well. So I have two free hands.
One hand to grapple a snarling dire wolf. That's
As per 5e rules, you just need one hand
we'll
to grapple.
go for it. We'll go for it. We'll do it.
And I'm grabbing them by their neck with my barbarian fist. This is the
All
rules,
right.
baby.
Go for it, man. Go for it. You're gonna have dual grabbed wolves.
I'm dual wielding wolves now. All right, so do it again.
Yeah.
Another guy with advantage.
Let's see what mine
going?
is here. Let's see what mine is.
I don't hear it, so I don't know if I just rolled 50 times or not.
You got a 19, so you beat my wolf. So both wolves, you now are holding these snarling with your strong, with your strong elven hands, and your rippling biceps of muscle as these things are snapping at you, but you're just holding them up. It's a sight that's crazy. It's almost like that moment on the bridge where you're standing up to this thing and two wolves being held in each hand. Should be a portrait.
And I can carry these guys with double movement. So just move me another 10 feet, so I can just take those two wolves with me. So they're far from Tempest. So I'll just move forward, and that'll be my turn because that's all I can do.
Grappling wolves. You move back here with your wolves, with the grappled wolves. Oh, I'm sorry. This one, you got this one over here. Okay. Oh no, you did grab these two over here. Okay, so
It's the
this
two
one's
ones that
still-
are by Tempest.
Yeah, that's the other one's still over there. All right.
Yeah.
There's still one on Tempest, or possibly it could be
There
'cause
should
it's-
not. No, you.
Well, there's
you
on the
didn't do it.
other side, on the other side of her.
Yeah, you didn't do it right, bro. So there's two that are
Oh.
kind of close to her. I was running up by her, grabbing those two, and then running past them.
Oh, because I mean they're all over the place. They got two here,
Yeah.
one by Lucy.
So there's only two by her, like directly by her.
Okay, I got you. So this one
Yep.
stays here, and this one goes. Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Perks of being my girlfriend.
All right. He's protecting his woman. All right. So good man. All right. So you got these two wolves now grappled in your arms. These dire wolves are bigger. I mean, these things are a much bigger version of a wolf, and they are just sitting there being held snapping. And now, since everyone else is surprised, is actually
Better hope they don't have any babies nearby.
it's actually now Dire Wolf 5. So we'll just give them names to make it easy so we know what numbers are what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, just round in a circle. So 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. So it's the one behind Claudia. So this one tries to snap at Claudia, and since you're surprised, I have advantage. So bite with advantage. First bite, does 17 hit Claudia?
No.
All right, so first bite's a miss. Well, I mean, first roll. Let's see if this is 19 hit.
No.
Woo! All right, so both of these rolls, these dire wolves go to snap or this one dire wolf goes to snap at Claudia, and even with advantage, and Claudia being surprised, her quick reflexes are able to get out of the way of these jaws as they go to snatch for her thigh and and everything. She pulls her leg back just as a moment, even with the surprise.
I
And
once again
now-
remind you, Tony, I have a +0 to Dex. I have no reflexes. I just have heavy
you said
armor.
that last time. Just go with it. You're a vampire. Everybody assumes vampires can move quick. They're so cool.
And
All right.
Tony always talks about my barbarian as being like super duper buff. He's got a 14 strength.
Hey,
Am I stronger than the barbarian?
It's possible.
Probably. Your character too.
So now it's Dire Wolf 6's turn. And
Oh
that
my
one-
god, Cutter's going through another portal.
And now this one is going to attack Jimmy. And
Oh, I forgot he was here.
Yeah, poor, don't get me, I'm Jimmy. So we'll be careful. I doubt this is going to hit Jimmy.
Don't let him get me. Don't let him get me.
Let me look at Jimmy's AC. If somebody wants to control Jimmy, they can, or I'll just do an attack with Jimmy. Attacking. All right. He is a AC 13. So this one's attacking Jimmy. That seems like a low AC for him. He must have not upgraded his sheet in Roll 20 or something. All right, so he's going to go and do. I can even see if that. What did I roll? I can't even see my Roll 20 is
15.
wonky.
You rolled the you rolled the 15.
All right, so Jimmy take 12 points of damage from that, but so this Jimmy's trying to move out of the way of this wolf as this dire wolf comes by, and it snaps at Jimmy and is able to get him right, not so much in the thigh, but at the top of the hip, where the hip and kind of thigh come together, just at that chunk of the butt right here. And is able to pull out a rend of flesh and a nasty bite, and you see it pulls back, it's blood in its mouth, and it kicks back like that and swallows a chunk as Jimmy grabs for his side. All right, so now it is Dire Wolf 7's turn, and 7 is up there at the front, and that one is going to go after good old Yuri, but I know there's no way this thing is going to hit Yuri. There's no way Yuri's crazy armored up. It'd have to roll like a 20. Which it did not. All right, so this one misses you. It is not able to hit Yuri. It goes trying to bite. Now it sees you holding your sword. It actually goes for your sword hand, and you're able to put your sword up above it. And as it comes in, you take your knee and you're able to bash it up the side of its head. So you hit the bottom of its jaw, and it just jumps back into place, and your wings flap, ready for action. And now, Dire Wolf 4. And that one is on the other side of Lucius. So that one's going to go for Lucius. And it has advantage because the other one's within 5 feet.
All right.
What's out of 5 feet?
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Lucius,
so yeah, 'cause
yours
you're
Does not have a shield up. He was too busy.
actually, no, you're not within 5 feet of the other wolf.
Oh, that's good.
Because it's right just 10 feet away. There's a spot I see right between. So you got very lucky.
That's good.
All
Stay
right,
back.
so-
Am I, Tony, am I within 5 feet of Lucius?
No, because Tempest is behind you. So I'd say 10 feet.
Did you just roll a 19 to bite me?
Yes, 19 to bite.
Definitely that bit me. That one that's beside me. I was distracted too much peacocking to Tempest about how smart I am.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't get advantage. That 19 would have been for the advantage roll because the other one wasn't there. So 14 is the roll. Did 14
I
hit
think
you?
14 is my AC.
Oh, so you just got it. So this wolf, goes to get Lucius, trying to bite him, Dire Wolf of 4. And instead of actually getting Lucius, it goes and snaps at your robes, and it actually takes your robe and starts ripping it around, thinking it has you, but you're able to rend it from its mouth, and it rips the clothing, but you still took no damage from that. And now it is Dire Wolf 1.
Mine, you mutt.
Yep, that's the one right near Eric, even though Eric's holding 2 Dire Wolf. And I guess it gets advantage because technically its ally is within 5 feet.
Yeah, they would. They
being
would.
grappled by the throat. So
Yeah, let him snap at me. Go ahead.
This is funny. So Eric, you have to imagine this one wolf, 2 being held by the throat, and this other wolf coming by, and it gets up behind you, and it's trying to snap on you.
Only 16 armor class because I put my shield on the back.
All right. Let's see what happens when this one goes to get you. Ooh, almost. Did I crit? No, almost a crit. 24 ace roll. All right, so that's 11 coming off you. So you're holding these 2 wolves, and I mean,
keep in mind before you describe how he bites off my entire ass. I only take 5 hit points, and I got 63 base. So
all right,
just
so
before you
it's
get
not,
too excited.
No, it's not a killer. This isn't a killer. I mean, So it goes to, it comes up on you, and it doesn't go to bite your ass. It actually goes towards your stomach, and your armor able to deflect most of it off. So when it goes to bite in your rage, it does get a small piece, but you've got such rippled abs anyway that basically the teeth kind of just scratch down across the surface and give you a gnash that takes off 5 hit points worth of damage because you kind of shake off the rest. All right. And the other wolf, Dire Wolf 3 and Dire Wolf 2 are being held by Eric. And then Yuri doesn't get to go because she's surprised.
They can both attack me, Tony.
Oh, that's right. I have to break. That's right. I have to try to break out.
So they can either try and break out, or they can attack.
Or try to attack. I'm gonna try to attack you because I get advantage. So they're gonna try to snap down at your hands. That's a 19 with 6.
Yep.
And then the other one. Ooh, 19 with 9. So you took a total of 26 points of damage. All right, well, damn. Now you are hurting a little. All right. So these wolves, now Eric, you know, he was able to shake the damage off, but as this thing was biting into his stomach and raking across his stomach with its paws, the other wolves saw this as their, you know, their advantage. They saw, you know, their time. They know to attack when others of their pack are attacking. So at that moment, when Eric wasn't paying attention, they snapped at his hands and able to get right behind here and begin ripping up the flesh off your hand and peeling it back. You know, it's not pulling off, but the blood it's a horrible, nasty wound of pulled up and ripped, mangled flesh on both of your hands because they both start biting at your hands. But you're able to hold on to these things with your intense barbarian strength and not let go. All right, and now is actually the top of the round. It is Eric's turn.
Oh, did the space call ready?
I thought it was a surprise round, but
Yes, that was a
Oh,
surprise.
gotcha. Right. Of course, that was all the surprise round. Yeah. Okay. So now tactic 2. I'm going to do a shove on each of the wolves. So a shove, basically, I can either shove them back. I think it's 5 or 10 feet. I think 5 feet, or I can put them prone on their back. And so I'm going to do that to each one if I succeed.
The ones that you're
So-
holding?
Yep. So basically, they're going to be attacking at disadvantage after this, and then everyone else gets advantage on them because they're prone.
Gotcha.
So first guy, trying to shove him. One of my athletics. And if my athletics came up, do you see anything?
Yep, 17. So let me see what I
Okay.
rolled. D20.
That's a 21. It's advantage.
All right. Let me see what I roll. I don't think I'm going to obviously counter that with my strength.
Not quite.
No, oh, twice. That's right. All right. Well, both times I failed. So you're able to shove both of these wolves and just, I guess, like, or do you take your hands and just beat them on the ground? Like, they
Yeah,
go,
so they're-
and they're in shock.
Yes, they're pinned. So yeah, so they're considered restrained, which what that means is they have disadvantage to hit anybody. They can't move, and then because they're prone, people get advantage to hit them. And that is also my turn. And I just like driving their face into the dirt.
All right. So that was yours. And next is Claudia.
Right. And it was just the one wolf that tried to bite me, right?
Yep.
I see it right there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on it, but I'm gonna expend No, I didn't get that meta magic. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go for a normal hit then.
All right. Go for it.
All right. Does a 20 hit?
Oh, yeah. These are wolves. I'm sure 20 hits.
10 slashing.
All right. So you're attacking. That was 1, 2, 3. That was Woof 5. Okay. So you attacked Woof 5 for 10 slashing. Or Dire Wolf 5, I should say.
Yeah.
Hold one moment. All right. So
Would
next,
it be possible for me to move towards Cutter?
Let's see. I don't see why that'd be a problem unless you.
I don't care about attacks of opportunity.
Yes, you can move towards Cutter. How do you want to do it though? Where's my pen here? Because the way we have it, it's set up. You can either go around and it will take you an extra round to get there, or you could go through the threat range of another creature. So there'd be 2 attacks of opportunity because
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, let me show you on the map where you got one here and one here. this one won't get you because this one's actually next to Jimmy. So if you were to go this way and go around, you could get the cutter within 2 rounds. If you go straight this way and kind of in between Jimmy and his wolf, then yeah, you're gonna get attack opportunity this one and on this one. But you said you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'll just cut straight there.
All right. So let me see what happens here as you cut straight there. Sure, I'll miss. Nope, I critted. All right. So the first one's a crit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to use my reaction, and ghosts rise up out of the ground and a shield appears in front of it to take it away. Well, it just takes away 2d6, so it's not going to totally nullify it probably. But instead of 15, whatever that was, it'll be -6, so it's 9. So it still hurts.
And the 20, does a 20 hit you?
No, my AC is 21.
All right, so so the first one is able to, you have leather straps on your armor, and one of the weak spots is actually on your back because you have to bend over, and as you turn around, the wolf can see through the gap a little bit of your skin, and it goes for that spot and actually bites right here on the lower part of your back. You know, you could feel the teeth sinking in and creating holes in your flesh as you move towards Cutter. And now you're next to this wolf and next to Cutter.
All right, and then I will spend 2 sorcery points to cook and spell a Cure Wounds on Cutter.
Oh,
Nice.
well, nice. All right. So now is
He heals
that's it, I
9 hit
believe.
points.
Right. That'll help. Thank you.
Anything helps.
I'll heal you the damage I took.
So as he's driving these 2 wolves, faces into the ground and snarling at them, and then the spell heals me, he turns and he says, "Always be nice to the cleric." He smiles at her and then goes back. Just
I'm not a cleric.
So true, though.
to him, they're all clerics.
So, all right, now it is Dire Wolf 5's turn, and that one was right behind Claudia, but is no longer behind her, so it is going to move up the poor Jimmy here, and I know his AC is higher, so I feel like I'm just gonna let Jimmy run away.
Yeah, can I suggest we just say he stealths away?
Yeah, Jimmy's just gonna stealth away. So they're actually up on poor Lucius then. This one moves up to Lucius.
Yeah, I'll be back later. Yeah.
Yeah. You do such
I love
a good
it.
Jimmy.
He really does.
I know, he's like such a good Jimmy. I'll have him stealthing behind Cutter. But yeah, he does an amazing. Cutter does a lot of good, like when you need an on-the-fly like replacement voice. He seems to be able to do a lot of people's voices. All right.
Yes, my name is Lucius. I am a high elf. I have great power.
Now, this Dire Wolf 5 attacks poor Lucius, and it has advantage. Pretty sure that hits you. 21, Lucius.
Oh yeah, that hits. Oh.
All right. So that's 11 damage on Lucius. So this Dire Wolf, wow, this random encounter is turning into like, is this possible? That the random encounter battle is turning into one of the most lethal battles y'all have ever had?
I think it's gonna be a TPK. I think we have a TPK.
If y'all TPK the fucking Dire Wolves, when I put y'all up against everything else, this is what gets you. Is the
I think we'll be fine.
The random encounter Dire Wolves, that'd be hilarious. All right. So it goes to get Lucius. Lucius, you've already, had that rip in your robe from tearing it out the other wolf's mouth. But now these wolves are surrounding you, and they see maybe that you're like the smaller, the weaker of the group, the magic user, and they're sensing that. They're going for the sickly small one, they think, and they crowd around, and this goes to bite you. And this one is able to jump, and it rakes its claws up into your neck and tries biting your neck like a quick snap. Behind, trying to bite your spine. It just gets its teeth into your spine, and you could feel the pain burning as the saliva goes in, and the blood begins to trickle from your neck, and you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I try to make combat exciting. All right, so now Dire Wolf 6, and that one is also right around Lucius. Oh boy, I sense. Man, Lucius, how is it you always end up in bad spots? Yeah, you always, the purple worm. That's poor Lucius. All right, so this next one goes to get you to, where? All right. Oh my god.
Oh,
All
no.
right, so you take 8 points of damage.
Oh.
All right, so this other one is now, it sees the other one rake you, and this one, they're all going in for the kill, and this one now is trying to bite at your ankle, and it actually gets a hold of your ankle, and it's literally on your ankle now, chewing and trying to pull you in 2 directions so you can't fight. You all see Lucius struggling with these huge, muscular wolves, bigger than normal. As these things are raking, you see blood going around his ankle and going into the soil, and the other one's trying to get his back, his neck. Lucius is in trouble, and you take 8 points of damage, Lucius. All right, and now Jimi Hendrix stealthed away. So there's Dire Wolf 7, and that one, it is gonna go now. Let's see. It's not that smart, but it does know to go after the weak target if they're trying to get food. I will roll a 1 to 3. It stays attacking Yuri. 4 to 6. It goes to Lucius and tries to get some meat. All right, so this one stays attacking Yuri. So this one, even though it sees what's going on, it goes to attack Yuri. Dire Wolf 7. 13, I know, does not hit Yuri. I'm not even worried, not even close. All right, so that one, once Yuri has her shield and she's able to smack, and bash her shield on top of the wolf's head as it's jumping through the air to get her. And you actually see the shield come down onto her head, on the top of the wolf's head, as she bashes it into the soil of the ground with a thud. And you hear the, as it's getting hurt. And now it is Lucius's turn, so, being pulled apart by wolves.
Now,
Dire wolves.
I'm being attacked by. I got attacked by 1 or 2.
2, but you're now
So 2 of
surrounded
them hit
by
me for 11
3. You're
points?
surrounded by 3.
2 of them hit me, correct?
Yeah, 2 of them hit you. Yes.
2 of them hit me. Okay, I only wrote down 1. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I'm still around. Okay, I am still around. Okay, so Lucius, is like, and he. I'm gonna look at this map real quick to see exactly if there's any. Are there any where I could get them in a line, or am I? I'm thinking, of course, about like a lightning bolt kind of spell, but it looks like there's a tree between me. Oh, those are 2 in front of me, right? There are 3 of them around me.
You got 3 around you. Here, I'll point. Do you
I
need
see
a
it.
different camera angle?
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast a. I'm going to hold on to that tooth that I have, and hold that tooth that I have, the Oteog tooth, and I'm going to smile like my wicked smile, and wipe my teeth, my sleeve that's covered in blood, and now my blood is going to hit my teeth, and I say, "Dientes, malicious," and I put the tooth against my chest, the mark on my chest of Hades, and the seal of Hades, and then I conjure a toothy torrent, and I'm going to choose not the long one, but one that just, it's a bloody toothy, a torrent of gushing rain of sharp teeth gush out from my chest, from the realms of the dead. And I'm not sure if many people have seen this yet, because most of them were facing away from me in the sewers when I used it against the Oteog, but now everybody would definitely see it. And I shoot it, I believe it says it needs all creatures within 20. Let me go ahead and put it into the thing so you can see it. all creatures within 20 foot of the point that I have must make a dex save or suffer 4d10 piercing and slashing damage.
Is that
On a
friendly
save?
targets as well?
Let's see here. It's a
Looks
20
like
foot
it's
radius.
friendlies as well. It says
But he
all
could-
creatures. It doesn't just say
How much? Who's in my
enemies.
range within 20 feet? I guess Tempest would be right, or is everybody within 20 feet of me?
But he can choose the point though.
Yeah, so it's everybody within 20 feet of that point. So it doesn't have to be on you, I guess. It says choose a
Right,
point you
just,
see
just
within
behind, so the ones
range.
that are biting on me is that are biting on me get it.
So within 20, I have something that does 20 feet anyway. So hold on a sec. This will tell you what it's about.
Yeah, within 20 feet of that point, yes. I would like to do it like the point on the other side of the wolf. So the three of those that are attacking me are just like get an onslaught. Perhaps those teeth just come raining down on them and striking their hides from behind and just or from the side and just kind of like mow them over. And I'm
What
going to
was
go
that-
ahead and
what
roll
was
for
that
that
noise?
40-10.
What was
I'm
the
sorry?
noise?
So you want a 20 foot
It's a 20 foot.
okay, 20 foot radius from a point.
So I'm going to put it behind me where I'm being attacked, or not behind me, but in front of me where I'm being attacked by these wolves. So they're behind them, and it should come sweeping up into them if it fits. And I'll go ahead and roll that 40-10 because it looks like I have it on my sheet here.
It's pretty badass, dude.
It is a special gift of Hades. Just that's what you get for dying.
Nice.
You can actually get, if you were to place it right here, it's 20 feet in all directions, right?
It's so yeah, it's a 20 foot radius. So like by a point, a 20-foot circle around that.
Oh,
So-
okay. Hold on. Let me get
Yeah.
a circle
So
is
it-
a little bit smaller.
And assume, of course, he's trying to put the point so that it'll miss his homies.
Yeah.
And apparently I didn't roll very well for these teeth. Looks like I rolled a 1, 7, 3, and 2. So only 13 points of damage unless they save, and then we get half of that.
20-foot circle from a point. It's about this big. So you could get 2 of them if you put it back there.
That's 20 feet. Oh my gosh, it looks so
It's a
small.
little bit, well, from a point, if you're going 20 feet out, it's a little bit bigger than this. Oh, crap.
That looks like
little
a
bit
10-foot circle, though.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but not much. It still wouldn't matter, because if it's a circle, you'd have to get it closer up to you to get that one. So even if it was a little bit bigger, which it's... No, that actually is 20 feet. There's 20 feet
Yeah,
inside the circle.
Focus on the middle. Focus on more like on the middle one, but behind it, and it should probably grab it.
Stuff.
3 of them.
Alright, so-
Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Hit him like that, just like that.
Yeah. Well, this is actually a 20-foot circle. I just put it over. There's 20 feet. Well, it's 10, and then, okay. So you wouldn't be able to get this third one, but you could get those 2. I know that. Even
All right.
with a
Well, they
bigger
need to make
circle-
it.
Even with a bigger circle, you wouldn't, because the radius of the circle is going to stretch out. It's going to catch you or catch other people, because you'd have to push it further up. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not a square. A circle means you're going to have to go further up, even if it's a little bit larger, because it's going to push out in the other direction as well. So I'd say you could definitely get those 2. Trying to get 3, because it's a circle formation, is going to be, because you're just trying to get them at the edge of the circle, so it doesn't catch anybody else. I know what you're trying to do.
Yep. So okay, go 2 of them, and then they will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
So 2 of them you could definitely get within a 20-foot circle. So,
That's a DC 15
all right. So what do I have to roll?
dexterity save.
Ooh, my dex is not bad. +2.
That one missed. 10. Rolled a 10. And the other one missed too. So they take 13 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage as a teeth pierce
All right, so
and
that
and
is
pound their
number.
hides.
That's 5 and 6 took the damage, and they took how much? 13.
13 points of bludgeoning and piercing. Yep.
Okay.
Good job, bud.
And so he just laughs and you can. He looks pretty bad as fuck, but he also looks pretty beaten up too. Like he's got some bad bites. He's bleeding pretty good. Now they're
I
bleeding
know.
too.
All right. So you did that, and they took some from your teeth spell. That's a cool spell though. And now it is Dire Wolf 4, from the one that you kind of just because that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, because that one's right there. That's 4. So 4 is going to come up on you now, and it is going to do its bite towards Lucius. You know, it's the only one that didn't take damage from the teeth. The other ones have taken, the tooth damage a little bit, and it's watched this. Obviously, it doesn't have intelligence, but it heard its companions be hurt, so it's snarling and anger here. And it goes to attack Lucius with a bite and misses. Okay, so that one misses. Now it is Dire Wolf 1's turn, and that one is up near Yuri. So this one, the first one goes to attack Lucius. It's thinks it sees its opportunity. Lucius is still being pulled apart by the other wolf that's got it by the ankle. The other wolf had just raked its neck, but then Lucius cast the teeth, so they were forced to let go. And this wolf goes in trying to get Lucius, and it gets the top part of your arm. It actually pulls you kind of down, Lucius. You almost go prone, but you don't. You just kind of and you catch your hand on the ground, and you kind of start punching the wolf in the head, trying to make it let go. And it actually misses you. It goes to jump and actually misses you, and now to get you. I missed that. I thought it hit you. For a second. All right, and now is the bite for Yuri here. Unless I crit, it ain't hitting Yuri. Which it missed Yuri again. So this wolf is still snapping at Yuri. Yuri, the Smite Master Y, is just hanging back, deflecting and blocking and bashing this one wolf, keeping it from getting past her, trying to get to its compatriots so it can attack good old Lucius. And now it is Dire Wolf 3's turn, and that one is being held. Not held, it's prone, if I'm not mistaken now. Both are prone. So it takes its turn to get up. And how many feet am I away from you? It's half my movement.
From me?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you.
So how shove works is I can either push them down, either push them back or knock them down. So
I thought you pushed them back a little bit too.
No. So it's either or, and so they're
Okay.
both prone and restrained by my feet. So he can bite at me or try and get out.
Okay. All right. So they're still kind of restrained and everything. Okay.
So he can attack. He can attack at disadvantage, but because they're next to each other, they get basically even.
Balances out. Okay. So they're just gonna. Since they're kind of stuck near you anyway, they're gonna take obviously their movement to try to. Well, they can't because they're restrained, so they can't get out of being prone. All right. So they're just gonna go ahead. I can't believe you're holding wolves down with your feet. That's just only in 5e.
No. Think about it though,
My
right?
feet.
No, but think about it. If I
That's
had
pretty
them
cool,
by the
though.
neck, by their nape, right? It's like they have necks, and so I basically just have them around the neck. I'm strong. I'm raged anyway, and so
It's like when you do an alligator, you're able to hold it just by holding it like that. If you have the right technique. I got it.
Yeah.
So now it goes to attack you though with its normal attack here. And it does not probably hit, I'm sure. That's a miss. And now it is. So this one goes to bite, Cutter. It's being held and restrained. It's stuck on the ground and it's trying to bite back. You can see it kind of like arches its head sideways. But you're able to pull your hand because you're trying to get your hand there just out of the reach of your finger, so it's not able to snap at your hand as this thing is snarling, and you could see the drool coming down from its mouth of the rage in its eyes, a primal, visceral rage. And now,
You mad, bro?
I'm salty. Now it's Tempest's turn. Storm Master.
I'm gonna turn and look behind me to see the three. Is it 3 wolves on Lucius?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Bane. So I need 3 charisma saving throws of DC 17.
Which they will not pass, because they have a charisma of
You never
negative-
know. You did it last time. I don't trust you, Tony.
They got bad charisma. I'm
got
telling you,
two-
they ain't gonna pass.
2 nat 20s.
They ain't gonna pass. They ain't gonna pass. So that's the first roll.
Okay,
Second
so 1,
one, because they got -2 to charisma. There ain't
2.
no way they're passing. And here's the third roll.
Yeah, that last one saves.
All right, so that one, which one do you want to have the bane on it? Because
None of these are hurt, right?
no, they are hurt.
Which 2 look which one looks the strongest that's attacking Lucius?
The strongest one is number
4?
Yeah, number 4 would probably still be the strong. Yep, is the strongest. There's no
Okay,
damage on 4.
So I'll do 4 and then I'll do the one directly in front of Lucius.
Okay.
And I'm gonna quicken that and I'm gonna cast Blade Water on myself.
Okay. So you're doing number 4 then. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so 4 and whichever one is in front of Lucius now has to take a minus D4 to their attacks and their saving throws.
Yeah, that's the one that's unhurt. The unhurt one then. Okay.
Which one is which number is right in front of Lucius?
Here, I'll use the pen so you know. Make it easy for you. This is. Well, my. Let's put fresh batteries in here, so it should be working. There you go. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5.
Okay, so 4 and
This is
5.
6.
Okay.
And that's 7. But they're all attacking it. They're all on it. So which one did you want to put the which one did you want to fail the save?
4 and 5.
All right, so 4 and 5. Okay, so just that one all the way to his technically is left or whatever. All right, so they have Bane on them. 4 and 5 have Bane. Let me put that on there. Okay, so 4 and 5 now have Bane on them. Is there anything else that you want to do after you've cast Bane?
Actually, it's the I was gonna quicken it and I'm not gonna quicken my I'm not gonna quicken it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to Cutter, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say thank you for taking the other 2 wolves away from me. And then that's the end of my turn. So you have a D6 to add to your attack and stuff.
Nice. That's
All right.
smart.
He goes, my pleasure, and he just drives those wolves deeper into the dirt.
All right. So now it is Dire Wolf 2's turn, and Dire Wolf 2 is being held still. So it's just gonna do a normal attack.
Tony,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
did I get a turn yet?
No turns for you.
Oh
You got
yeah, I
the- you
forgot
got
she
the
rolled a 0.
I'm the
you're-
0. I'm
you
the
go-
bottom of the
you-
initiative.
You go up right after Dire Wolf 2. You're the very last person. You have 0. So after this, you get your turn, because this Dire Wolf is 5.15, and
Okay, 'cause-
Tempest was 5.15, but player tie, I gave it to the player.
All right.
You go after this. Don't worry.
No, because it really feels like everyone's gotten 2 turns. That's why I'm like,
I thought.
No,
So
this is-
one round was just a surprise
This is-
round.
This is
Yeah,
still
that's,
this is
yeah.
still round 1, technically.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I was about to say. I was like, don't
Oh.
be asking. Okay.
I think she rage quit. She just her video's off.
Rage
job.
quit. That's funny.
She ain't rage quit. She'll be back in a second. Oh, you scared the heck out of me. Don't do that. About my heart dropped. I was like, what? No.
I'm so funny.
Alright, so now this one is gonna bite try to get Eric's ankle. Oh, that's a 23.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not advantage, right?
No, not advantage. That's just
Okay.
regular.
Yeah, that still hits.
All right, so that one hits you. This one, once again, the other one was able to bite your ankle. This one's the same way. This one reaches back, and instead of you're getting your actual ankle, it starts gnawing at your Achilles tendon. You could feel this like ripping, burning pain going up your leg as it bites into your Achilles tendon, doing 8 points of damage.
So
And
I
you
take
see the
4.
blood going down its fur and caking its fur, forming like a brown, reddish rust color dripping down its chin.
That's right. Bite me. Bite me.
I don't know if that's an insult or an actual real want with Cutter.
It's a little bit of both.
All right, so now it is Yuri's turn.
Yuri,
But
you go,
I'm
dog.
here.
Hi, Yuri. Kill it.
I'm
Kill it
here.
now. Kill it now.
Girl, I forgot you were like, I forgot you rolled a 0.
Yeah, she got a 0. I guess she has a negative to her dex or something.
To be fair, I had rolled the initiative and I rolled it 5 times by accident because the computer was wonky. So
Oh, that definitely hits. Are you? Which one you hitting, Yuri?
the one that's gonna be right in front of me.
All right. You want to describe how you do your damage? I mean, it's not dead, but
I'm gonna smite his face with
Yeah,
a level
smite that
2
fucker.
smite. He's
He
gonna
can't-
get
does smite work on non-evil things?
Oh, yeah.
it works for
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Okay.
Undead get extra
Uh,
D8.
Yep. And that's 4 for me. So that's oh wait, I rolled too many. My fault. So that's
Yeah, you already got your
9,
2 there. You already got your 2.
9 plus 3 is
12.
12.
The 22.
Whoa, 22. Woo! All right, it ain't down, but you took a big old hit.
Finish it
that
off.
thing.
That was only the first attack, Tony.
Finish it off, baby.
The first attack. That one misses.
he-
That one misses.
Ah. Dang it. Gosh.
I forgot you also take radiant from that. I forgot about that. You also take radiant from that since it
That
is
was-
like
I think he added in the radiant.
That's already
19
enough.
plus 3, 22.
yep.
All right, so you
Oh,
took
good
off
hit.
22 points of damage. You want to describe your vicious attack towards the dire wolf?
You can describe it. It's okay.
All right, so you come down with your great sword, and you actually, the wolf is standing for you. Its hair is arched up on its back, and you come across with this slicing as its shoulder blades are arched up, and you literally slice the flesh off its shoulder blades. You could see the muscular extensions in a little bit of the wolf across its shoulder blades as the flesh is ripped from it and chopped and goes sailing into the ground. The wolf howls out in pain as blood begins to pour down. The dire wolf, but this thing is intense. It's angry and it's hungry, but you've done a massive wound to this dire wolf. All right, so next is top of the round for Eric.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to release my grip on one of the 2 wolves. That one wolf that is prone will stay prone until it's his turn. For a free action, I draw my magic longsword. And so while I'm pinning one down, I'm going to be chopping on the other.
All right.
All right. And he just vicious. "Rawr, rawr." And I should probably roll a hit. Where did they go? All right. So Rage is in there. So here we go. All right. So
Definitely
20
hits.
Oh yeah. So by the way, I mean, doesn't matter. I hit anyway. I'm doing reckless attack on both of these. Doesn't matter. I still hit. It's 7 points of damage, and as I hit him, that's when the spirits rise from the ground and surround me. And then I'll do a second attack. It's the same one because he hadn't been wounded yet, right?
No, you're attacking dire wolf 3 or dire wolf. I mean, dire 2 or dire wolf 3. Which one do you want to
It's
take that?
it's
Makes no
whichever
difference. They're
one.
both uninjured, so
Yeah. So either one. Okay.
so 7, and then we'll keep going.
Yeah, sorry, I lost focus.
No problem, man. No problem.
Be mad, you're mad, bro. Don't be mad at
We're
me.
just hanging out, man. We're just hanging out, rolling some
This is
dice.
such a toxic place. All right, here we go. Attacking again. 22 is 8 more points on the same guy.
All right, so that's 7 and 8, 15 points of damage you took off.
Yeah, not a lot, but there, now there's those ghosts are surrounding. That's it.
All right. Do you want to describe your attack? How you hit it?
Yeah, so he's just like very simple, really. There's a little bit of elegance as he draws the sword. From 1,000 times he's drawn that sword, kind of flips it around in position, but then just chops like he's chopping meat. Just rah, rah, just blood just spraying all over the place as he's ripping into it. That's it.
All right. So now it is Claudia's turn. Claudia, are you muted?
Yeah, I was.
No big deal. It happens. I do it all the time.
So now that I'm next to Cutter, can I attack the wolf that he isn't? Since he
That
has
he's
the
not
two
holding.
pins?
That wolf
Yeah.
is actually on the other side of Cutter.
Could be easy.
Dang.
That's an easy step. That's easy. 2 steps.
Yeah. Can I just take those 2 steps and go for it?
Yeah. Let's see if you move. We'll just say you move around, that you don't move out of its threat area. So you're kind of just still engaged with it and you're just moving through. So there's no real attack of opportunity there. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will tell. No, you won't. I'm sure you won't. But I don't think there is one right there because, again, you're just moving through it. It's threat area, but not out of it. All right. So you attack. Go ahead. Attack it up.
I just cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Oh,
Just-
okay. Thought you might smite.
Nah.
Whew, that definitely hits.
Bad damage roll, though. 11 necrotic.
Okay. So that's to Dire Wolf number 1.
You're getting advantage on this, right? You're getting advantage on it, right?
Well, she hit it no matter what. 24. You don't need advantage on that.
Well, just because a chance to get a 20. That's why.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll it again. See if you get it. Go ahead. Eric, Cutter's right. You might get a better roll.
No.
No, I mean roll your attack roll again. Like inflict wounds, just cast it again. Because you might get like a crit or something. Okay,
No.
well that one does a little bit more damage. 13. You can take that one. So minus 2 more. Okay. All right, you want to describe your attack? Your inflict wound spell?
Just reach out and touch the dog on the top of the head. And then, you know, the terrifying prospect of bleeding from the eyes.
Ooh.
That's
Ebola.
what's happening to this dog.
Damn, you gave him Ebola? That's vicious. Damn, I don't want Ebola. All right, so now you got the dog has inflicted wounds with necrotic Ebola. So this poor dog is melting away. 13 damage taken off. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Claudia?
Do I want to hurt it more? I'll hurt it more.
Hurt more.
Do it now.
I'll do it.
we go in, we kill. Be still to my dog of war. We all have a secret pain. See, Eric's probably the only one who knows what movie that's from.
I'll do another quicken spell and do Dark Maw.
Ooh.
Which is,
What does that do? I have to admit, I don't know that one. Dark Maw. Big gosh, your shadow stain. Ooh, it drips from your shadow stained mouth here, guys.
more vampire themed stuff.
That's pretty cool, though. All right, so I have to take a. What do I roll here? Wisdom?
You don't roll anything.
Oh, it's
take
just-
damage.
Oh, yeah, if you hit.
Does a 14 hit? Or-
Yes, that's exact. Oh no, that's exactly what their armor
Advantage.
is. 14.
Roll for advantage.
Oh, roll
Advantage.
for
I did not.
advantage. That's right. Roll for advantage. Yay!
17.
That one
Yeah.
does hit. Ooh, and you heal by 16, and it takes off 6. Nasty. All right. Can I describe this one?
Sure.
All right, this is pretty cool. I like the description. So you see it for a moment around Claudia. Her skin takes on a pale pallor look, and that very light seems to darken around her, and the tree seems to shake as this darkness begins to approach her, and her mouth begins to drip like a black kind of fluid, and these shadowy fangs form over, and then she's able to take this, grab the wolf and bite with these shadow fangs, and you could see the energy and everything going into the wolf, its veins turning black as the energy courses through the body of the wolf and into its paws, getting to convulse and do a little bit of a shake, and it takes off 6 points of necrotic damage, and you see the energy from its veins flow back, feeding and lighting the veins inside Claudia as she drops the wolf, satiated from her drink.
Yeah.
All right. So now it is Dire Wolf's 5 turn. Let's see the damage on Dire Wolf 5. All right, Dire Wolf 5 is looking pretty bad. So we're going to roll. This is an animal. So we're going to roll for morale. If it rolls a 1 on this D6, it is going to run for its life. It did not roll a 1, so it is still up and fighting, ready to go. All right, so Dire Wolf 5 goes to attack. Is it 4 or 5? Is on Lucius still. And it has Bane. 5 and 6 have Bane. So
4
it's
and 5.
I thought you wanted 5. Oh, that's right, 4 and 5. Okay, 5's still affected then. So 5 gets a negative or rolls with disadvantage.
No, you
So-
just take 1d4 off the roll. You
Oh, I
have to
thought it
roll a
was
d4 and yeah.
I thought it was. Oh well, that's almost like old school Bane then. -4 to attack. All right, so here we go, and it rolls to bite. Good old Lucius. That I imagine does not hit with a 13. Lucius, does that
No, it
hit you,
does
buddy?
not.
Okay, so this one goes snapping, even though Lucius is still being ripped apart by wild wolves in front of his party, blood falling from his face and his arm. He's being tore up. He's able to pull his arm away and rest it, so this other wolf just gets nothing but air and snaps at air and doesn't get the bite on this one this time. But now it's Dire Wolf 6, and it goes to attack Lucius as well. And it has, let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I had advantage, so I got to roll again. I'm sorry, Lucius. So let me roll again because I technically had advantage.
All
I
right,
might get you after all. But I still take that negative.
Nope, just a 10.
Okay, that's definitely a miss. All right, so here's the next one with advantage on Lucius.
Nope, that's 11.
All right, the first one there. Here's the next roll.
These guys really don't like Bane. And a 9. Woo!
Yeah, the Bane didn't even matter. Well, he didn't have Bane
All
on.
those
6
teeth
didn't
are
have
striking
Bane.
him out.
Yeah, six didn't have Bane, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because they're so low. All right, so the other dire wolf, it still has it's trying to leg, and it actually tries to let go of your leg to kind of move up to get a little bit of a better position, so it can really start moving towards your belly and your innards. But unfortunately, lucky for you, you're able to pull your leg out with a little bit of strength, ripping the flesh in the process as it comes out of the mouth, but you don't take any more damage. And now Jimi Hendrix is still hiding. Hey guys, I'm hiding. Yeah, I'll take care of it. And now it's Dire Wolf 7. Eric
I'll
would have
just
done
be
a
over
much
here.
better voice.
I'll
Yeah,
just
there
be
you
over
go.
here.
Dire Wolf 7 is going after Urian, is going to miss. Well, let's see. It's going to try to get past Yuri. 1 to 3, it gets past Yuri. 4 to 6, it stays with Yuri. All right. D6 again. Oh, it's now going past Yuri. Going to get attack of opportunity as it heads for. It's going for smell and blood. We're going to go for poor Lucius since he's got surrounded, and it smells the blood.
He's gonna get the attack of opportunity then, because
You
he just
sure
went
do.
past my radiant.
You sure do, and
That just went whoosh.
but actually, it's going to go after Tempest because it sees Tempest, but you still get your attack of opportunity. So go ahead. No, that does not
missed. But also I cause disadvantage if you decide to attack Tempest. My protection fighting style goes off.
All right, so disadvantage on this attack, which
Yep.
is actually balanced. No, because it's not within 5 feet. So actually, this is a disadvantage. So that's a miss. I don't need to roll again. 11 misses you, right, Tempest?
Yes.
All right, so 11 misses Tempest. The wolves are
Yeah.
slowly surrounding, and now it is Lucius's turn.
All right, awesome. So Lucius, I think Cutter killed one of them in front of me, right? Or I'm sorry, Claire.
In front of you is Tempest.
Because I can't see the screen very well with this
Okay,
view.
hold on. Here.
I
I'll
don't
use the
have my
pen.
glasses on.
I can see you, but you're kind of like your color, your mini, almost fades into the background.
Yes, it does.
But-
Got a lot of necrotic glow going on.
But you are
So are
right
those 3
here.
wolves? Are they standing around me still?
Yeah, here you are. Do you see yourself now?
Yeah, yep, I saw that. So I'm just trying to see the wolves.
And,
There.
and here's
So
all
3
the
or there's
wolves.
2?
You got 3 wolves. You got 1, 2,
3 of them?
3, 4. But one's on Tempest, but it could get to you just 1 move up, and it'll be right on you and have the ability to attack you or Tempest by the next round, possibly.
I would like to then. Can I move to the side of? Can I move to the side of? Can you change the camera view? Is it possible that I get them all lined up in one area so I can shoot a lightning bolt off at them? That's what I guess I want to ask.
Yeah, let me
I know I'll probably take an attack of opportunity. I know, but
Let me change the camera view for you and see if that helps you.
would I be able to get that angled right so I could shoot off a bolt?
Let me see if I can transition for you. Hold on. That should do it. Yep. And then I'll also aim the other camera a little bit better so you
So
can.
would I be able to go
really
to my character's left and maybe take an attack of opportunity from, I guess, would it be 1 or 2? If it's 2, I wouldn't be able to do it, but I want to try to see if I can do that. If I can't do that, then I'm going to do the same spell that I just did before.
Hold on a second. That should give you a better view now. Now you should have like a much better view. Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
All right,
boy,
so
how-
that's
yeah, there we
it
go.
looks like if I try to get on one side of them, I'll take an attack of opportunity by 2 of them. So then I'm just going to do the same move I did last time, but I want to hit. Are there any wolves that haven't attacked me yet?
The one next to Tempest hasn't gotten to you yet because that's number 7. So that has not gotten to you. But the ones that are on you right now are
They've all
4, 5, and 6.
And they all went?
What?
And they have all taken their bites on me?
Let me see. I believe
In the turn order, they've all gone?
5 is looking really rough.
No, have they all
6
gone in the turn order? Because I want to get. If there's another one coming in the turn order, I want to make sure I.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking. Let's see. You still have wolf number 4 has to go after you.
And I would like to
Wolf number 1,
have the
wolf number
focus on the
3,
4.
and wolf number 2. Okay.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take the tooth again and do a Dientes Maleficius and put it against me, and then do another torrent against the one that's the 4 and the one next to it.
And wolf 4 has Bane on it as well. So just to let you know.
I think that's only for attack, but I don't know. But here it is.
Save and throws and attacks.
Okay, awesome. Well, here it comes then to the torrent. Dun, 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 dun. And it rolls looks like they need to make a save or they'll take 21 points of damage.
What is that? It looks
Wait,
like you have to
excuse
roll
me.
the hit though. It should,
That's an area of effect spell, though. I think that might just be a thing for the. That's just for the way I put it in roll 20.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You probably, since you entered this spell yourself. Okay, no problem. So DC 15 dex save. Okay, here we go.
But I suppose, I mean, it can be used later if I cast a spell and it goes wrong and I roll
Don't-
1. I can always have a critical failure.
I would say I'm scared of Tempest's Bane, but it hasn't even come into play yet. I
Oh,
can't
yeah, it
roll
looks like they rolled a
roll so
1.
crappy. I don't need to. She doesn't even worry about the Bane. Just save that spell, Tempest. Look how crappy I'm rolling. I mean, you need it, right? All right, so I got a 3, so obviously I did not pass.
So Lucy says he gets it and puts his tooth, the Odeok tooth down to his, the bloody Odeok tooth back to the seal on his chest. And he goes, hell greets you. And then it gets 21 points, 21 damage from the piercing. And the torrent, the toothy torrent just comes out from a point that he has chosen and just rushes by, like opening a small portal and just and then disappearing.
All right. So a bunch of teeth and now hit this thing. Is
It should be two different wolves though, right? I centered it on one wolf and the one next to it.
Okay, so this time instead of hitting 5 and 6, you hit 4 and 5.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Well, then if you hit 5, 5 is gone.
Awesome.
So you can
Just his
describe its
Flesh
death.
is his flesh is just like you like something's in like you see a movie where like there's like the torrent of like a locust or whatever eating things. It's almost like that, but it's just these teeth that are wearing away his skin and tearing skin off of his flesh, and it's like literally digging into the bones and chipping the bones, and it's just like blown away. The other one's taking damage as well, like getting bloody damage. I'm sure it wants to run away by now.
All right. So 5 is out of there. Kiss 5 goodbye. All right. And 4 took some damage. It's hurting. And now, I don't think there's anything else you can do, right, Lucius? All right. So now Dire Wolf 4 is taking a significant amount of damage. If it rolls a 1, it is going to get the hell out of there. So let's see if it even rolls a 1. Nope, that's a 2. So it is still musters the courage to keep fighting Dire Wolf 4, even though you can see it's highly injured. The teeth have really cut into its flesh. It's bleeding. One of its eyes is hanging kind of like closed where the tooth hit above its orbital socket. It looks like it might have broke the orbital socket of the wolf's eye. So it's just holding one eye open, but still snarling. And now it is Wolf 4's turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do, Lucius, I don't think anything else you can do, right? Yeah.
No, there's nothing else I can do. Nope.
All right, so
Oh,
Wolf 4, who has advantage, goes to attack you. Lucius always in the wrong spot, wrong time. That's only because y'all got surprised. If you hadn't gotten surprised, they would have appeared in the front. They wouldn't have surrounded you. But that misses anyway. Oh, no, I get advantage. That's right. And no one told me. Like, shh, don't tell him.
Well, I mean,
All right, so that hits. All right, so this.
11 and 24. 24 definitely hits me. Yeah.
-8.
Oh, wait, that's right. The Bane.
no, the band is not gonna.
That's not going to help at all. I mean,
It's not gonna help.
you roll a 24, so
Well,
-8.
That's still 16. That probably still hits him, I think.
No, -8 damage.
Oh, okay. So 1
my
point
sweet ass
damage.
spirits.
You got 1 point of damage.
that's on Lucius, right?
All right, so this thing comes up and it goes for Lucius's neck, but the spirits come in and you see these misty spirits. They begin to, this fog comes out of you see a log, it comes out of the holes in the log and out of the very trees themselves and forms a mist of an arm holding a powerful sword in front of you. and you see it's one of the ancestors of Cutter, and this hand comes by, and even though this wolf is able to go in for your neck, it hits it just in time, but it still gets your shoulder, but just barely a scratch of its paw because of this powerful ancestors that protected you. So instead of 9 damage, you only take 1. And now
He looks at Lucy. He looks over at Cutter if he's in view, and he nods to him like an acknowledgement.
He gives you a wink as he drives that other wolf into the ground more.
All right, so now it is Dire Wolf 1's turn. And let's see how damaged. Is he damaged? What's he at? No, not enough. All right, so Dire Wolf 1, it is next to Claudia now, because Claudia was attacking that one. And it's going to go for Claudia, because Claudia attacked it and hurt it. And now it's fighting in a defensive mode. And that does not hit Claudia. I know it doesn't, because her AC is like insanely high. 18 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
No way. All right, so Dire Wolf 1 is, Claudia's, weaving and bobbing, even though she has no dexterity. It's kind of like a lazy man, like weave and bob, like accidental. Like the wolf goes to like get her, and she's like, "Oh, I dropped something," and she picks it up, but the wolf jumps above her and misses. It's kind of like that now. So she says
That
she
should
has
hit the
no
armor,
dex.
man.
Actually, like
since you
Mr.
say-
Magoo.
Yeah, since you say you have no dex, we're just gonna do the whole like, "Oh, I dropped that," and the wolf just goes sailing over you, and it lands on the other side of the ground and kind of like trips and looks back. And when you pick up, you like look around, and now the wolf like is kind of just circling back to the other side. So that wolf misses Dire Wolf 1, and now it's Dire Wolf 3 attacking Eric again, trying to bite at the ankles. Bite at the ankle. Damn, on Eric, I'm rolling like crazy high. It's like,
Yeah, no worries.
all right, so
I did reckless attack, so I'm easy to hit now.
All right, so that one definitely hits. It's advantage anyway, so let me see what my next roll would have been if I get a Oh well, no, they're prone. They don't get the advantage roll. Just be a normal roll. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So
If
just be
it's-
normal.
Yeah,
So
I
just
forgot
the
about that.
20. So just the 20, and then I'll take the 12 on the next one. So because he would have been coming up in a second. So when it gets to that one, we'll just say that one missed. So Dire Wolf 3, he is able to bite now the front of your foot. Now he's literally trying to rip off your boot and get into your toes. It's just, you see the long wolf teeth stabbing into your foot, and you feel some of the teeth are actually getting through, not as full as they could, but they're hitting the top and piercing your foot, and you feel a wetness begin to form in the bottom of your boot, and you realize it's your own blood as you take 10 points of damage.
I felt some wetness in my boot. I realize it's my own blood.
Hey, not every description's gonna be gold. Now it's Tempest's turn.
There's a snake in my boot.
I will look to Lucius and I say, how healthy do you look? Are you extremely hurt or
Whatever.
Lucius?
Lucius looks pretty bad. He looks pretty bitten up. He's got like gouges in his skin. He's bleeding from. You can, you definitely see some exposed tissue underneath, whatever exposed muscle. He's been having them bite his arms, stuff like that. He's trying to protect himself in the cast.
We have to get these wolves away from us, but oh fuck it. And I'll do a thunder wave. But before that, I'm gonna, as my bonus action, I'm gonna do tempestuous magic, so that shoots me up 10 feet in the air and it cancels out opportunity attacks. So I can move. I'm gonna move to the side of Lucius, so that I'm not hitting Yuri in this.
All right. What do you mean by the side? Hold on, let me put the pen there.
I want to be like in front where wolf number 4 is. I want to be right in front of
here.
it.
Okay,
Yes.
you want to hear.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna move out of the threat range of this one, so it's gonna get attack of opportunity on you though.
No, because if I do tempestuous magic, it shoots me up 10 feet in the air, and it cancels out. It prevents attack of opportunities against me.
Smart. Okay, you got it then. Boom, boom.
And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Thunder wave. Do it. Do it. Do it now. I'm here. The wolf is here. Kill me.
So, oh, that was terrible damage.
All right. DC 17.
Oh no, actually that's pretty good. So everybody except for myself has to make a DC 17 con save.
Like everyone, including us, or is it just?
No, everybody in a 15-foot cone. So I moved away, so I'm pretty sure I don't get you in that.
No, you don't get anybody. If you're just going after Wolf 4, then
No,
all
it's
you're
a
hitting is Wolf 4.
No, it's a 15-foot cube.
I thought you
from
said
me.
cone. I thought you just said cone.
I did say cone. I'm sorry, I meant cube from me.
15.
It's a square, not a circle.
All right,
You know
so
what I
15,
meant.
15,
It's not even a piece of
cube.
slice.
So 1, 2. So it'd be like 1, 2, 5, 10, 15.
Doing one big
5,
slice of
10,
damage.
15. Actually, it doesn't get. It just gets Lucius. It doesn't get
So
yeah.
I'm not within 15 foot of any of the wolves.
Oh well, yeah. These wolves. It would get this wolf, 15 foot, 5, 10, 15. It would get all 3 wolves.
So yes, they all have to make a.
Oh wait, it does get Yuri though, but
It's
not Cutter. But it does get Yuri.
If I have to make the save, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but you get all 3 of the wolves though.
All right, I need to make a con save, you said?
Yeah, DC 17.
And
Oh,
I'll
my.
make this.
Alright.
I rolled an 8.
All right, first wolf is a 12, fail. Oh, dire wolf. Second dire wolf.
Which one is wolf number 4?
4, we'll just say 4 is the 12. It
I
failed.
think everybody failed that. We've got like what, 8, 12, 7, and 15 now.
Yeah,
far.
Gary got a 15. That was I had a
And-
+4 to my con save. There was no way I was making that.
I failed all 3 of my
So
saves.
everybody takes 23 points of damage, and everybody is pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right,
Oh,
so
my.
4, 5, and 6 take 23 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I had 9 hit
4
points
is
left.
gone. Okay, so you can 4. Well,
I thought you were still like.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 was already get down, so you actually got 4, 6, and 7. I apologize. So 4, but 4 is still gone. 6 is severely hurting now, and 7 is gone as well.
Yuri can get you up because she's
Yeah.
right after me.
Yeah.
Damn, that was crazy. So you see, do you want to describe this, Tempest? Now you killed 2 of the dire wolves, but you also hurt your party. But that was a smart move. Go ahead and you want to describe it?
Yeah, right before Lucius like goes down, I look to him and I say, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want these wolves away from us. And I look up
Look at you
to
confusingly.
I look up to the sky and I say, Talos, give me strength. And then I open my eyes and I look at the wolves and I clap my hands. No, I'm sorry, no. I don't want to clap my hands because it's thunderclap. I hold my hand up and I just in a like a sonic wave just passes from it.
Lucy just goes, fuck, not again.
And that one wolf is now, you said, pushed back how many feet?
Everybody is pushed back 10 feet from me.
All right, so this guy pushed back 10, so 5, 10. He's back in the woods. You're over here.
This spell is called Give
Yuri's
Me
pushed
Face.
back over here. All right, so okay, you've done it.
And then I
Lucy is dead.
I'm gonna quicken that, and I'm gonna cast message, and I'm gonna say, Yuri, you have to get Lucius up,
All right, I got it.
and that's the end of my turn.
All right. So that was a big turn. So Dire Wolf 2 is being held still by good old, but already went and said he missed. That's right, we're using that roll. The Dire Wolf 2 goes to bite Eric. It's still trying to do the crawl up, and it had gotten his Achilles heel the last turn. So this one's trying to bite more on his shin, but it just snaps, and it underestimated or overestimated its ability to reach that far, and just snaps, but is catching, just missing Eric a leg. Eric can feel the whiskers of the wolf rubbing against his leg, just missing. And now it is.
I can feel the whiskers of your. Never mind. Whatever he said.
Whiskers of the wolf. And now it is Yuri's turn.
Where is the nearest wolf?
The nearest wolf to you now, let me put it up there for you, is right here by, you can get over here by Wolf 1 that's kind of being attacked, or 2 and 3 Cutter has, and then Wolf 1 that Claudia's attacking. You could not make it in your movement down to Wolf 6 that Tempest just thunder waved because she pushed it back too far. But you could make it over to Wolf 1 or Wolf 2.
I'm gonna go towards Wolf 1.
Okay.
Because that was the one I was smacking earlier anyway.
Well, no, you were smacking Wolf 7.
Oh, that was Wolf 7?
But Wolf 1 does have damage done to it. It's been hurt by Claudia. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so going to Wolf 1 and I'm gonna smite. It's gonna get one more D8 because I'm gonna
Smite
upcast
Master.
it.
Smite Master Y.
I forgot. I'm supposed to get him up. My fault.
Whoops.
Forgot.
Well, it's too late now.
I forgot. Yeah, can I retcon that? Sorry. I forgot. I'm supposed to get him up first before attacking them. Sorry.
It's okay. I was
I'm
doing
sorry.
that for y'all anyways.
If you want to change your mind, that's fine. I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's not like attack. It's not an attack of opportunity change thing. Like, oh, you got to attack. I forget. I don't want to do that. No, this is different. So you can go ahead and change your mind.
I'm sorry. It's okay if they get an attack opportunity anyway, but it's not like they're going to hit me, so.
I will say, though, that had you attacked that Wolf 1 with that, the results would have been positive.
It's fine. You know what? I'm going to get the person up first before I decide to attack anything. It's
stop tempting me, Tony.
It's fine.
All right.
So everyone within my 30 feet radius gets 14 healing. Wait, that's 14 plus 5. My fault. 14 plus 5.
What spell is that?
No, that's the radiant. I'm sorry. I had my radiant on. Just 14.
Is that a third level spell or something?
It's a second level spell.
That's Prayer of Healing. That takes a minute to cast.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
Everybody wait. Okay, we wait a minute.
Everybody wait.
Okay, dog, sit down.
You do not get healed.
You don't get healed. I'm supposed to sit down for a minute. I'm gonna
Wolf, stay. Wolf, stay.
All right. So what do you want to do? Just attack it after all?
Yeah, I might as well just attack it after all. I'm sorry, Lucius. You may have to go down.
I'm already down.
Well, one.
I'm
Wait, you have
sorry.
lay on hands. Wait. You have lay on hands. You use that yet?
I do. I have lay on hands.
Use it.
I'm gonna use my lay on hands. Look at how down is he.
All right. So you want to go towards Lucius instead? That's fine.
Yeah.
You can make it to Lucius from where you were.
So I'm gonna use 15 of my lay on hands.
Okay. So you get 15 to Lucius.
Yep, he gets 15 of my lay on hands, so he is awake.
Let me move that camera just a little bit too for y'all.
So, sorry it took me so long. You are alive?
Are you okay?
Question mark.
All right. Are you alive, Lucius? I think he's up with 15. He should definitely
He's
be
up
up.
with 15. You are alive? Question mark.
Lucius
All
goes,
right.
why does this always happen to me?
It's just bad luck, man.
You
All
said
right.
it was
Because you're a
5 points-
wizard.
You said that was 5 points, not 14, right?
It was 15. You got my lay on hands because apparently I forget that prayer of healing. Prayer of healing takes a minute. I forgot about that.
Lucky
So
Claudia
16?
remembered and kept us fair and honest, because I sure don't remember every single spell in the game. All right. So thank you, Claudia.
I've got most of the low-level ones.
Well, thank you for remembering. It is now Cutter's turn. He is now
Ooh,
up.
cool. I get to kill something?
Yes, maybe.
Sweet. I love this game. All right, so let's see. So Lucius is back up. Tempest is totally not in any danger at all, it looks like. So I'm gonna keep chopping at the one that is on the ground.
Okay. Chop,
Yeah.
chop, chop.
Here we go. So it'd be advantage. Let me well, actually, okay, so that one would have stood up by now, by the way, because one of them stood up.
I thought you had him restrained or something.
Only one. Remember, I let go of
Oh,
one.
okay, so one was
right?
up. Okay.
So that one, but I'm gonna do reckless attack again because I'm quasi, and I'll attack with that advantage anyway. So here we go. Did it come out or no? See it?
I don't.
There.
There it is. Okay.
Ooh, nat
27
20.
and
Alright.
26. So if you got advantage on both those attacks, you definitely hit.
Nice, nice. Okay, so that's shit. So first strike, my crit is a 19. Is he
And
still
which
alive?
one you going after?
The one I chopped twice before.
Okay.
Is he still alive with 19?
The one, if you're going after number 2, because that one is still being chopped. That one, you said 19 points of damage.
Yep.
That one is hurt severely.
All right. So I chop deeply into its neck, almost chopping its head off. And then the second blow for 14, I just stick it inside of his head, just pin my sword into the ground while I let the sword go.
right. So he's dead. All right, so you've taken that one down. So all that's left now is 1, 4, and 6.
Okay, that's my turn.
This one's left.
But there's not, by the way, there's not water anywhere nearby, is there?
What about
It's a few miles away.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to walk him a few miles and drown him. No, I'll just stay around.
What about 7? Is 7 still up or did 7 get...
7's gone. You killed 7 with the thunder wave.
Okay.
You got 1, 4, or 3. Excuse me, 1, 3, and 6 are left. That's it. 1, 3, and 6. Give me 1 second, guys. Just moving this over here.
Exile, you hanging in there?
Yes.
All right.
And 6 is hurting. Looks very, very, very injured. 3 doesn't look injured at all. And 1 looks kind of rough as well. All right, so now Cutter went. It's Claudia's turn.
Right, so sleep is a 20-foot radius. If I
Perfect.
cast it just to the right of Tempest, could I get all the wolves in there?
You want to do sleep?
Yeah, just to the right of Tempest.
To the right.
It's totally one wolf over here, I believe. Right?
Yeah, but they were all pushed back 10 feet from you, so I
But
go a little bit.
2 of them died. It was... Right? Right, Tony?
There's,
Yeah, you're trying to get the one that's in the woods right here then.
yeah, I want to get the one in the woods and the 2 near me and Cutter. So all the wolves.
Oh, the
Well, there's
wolves.
one is on the other side of Tempest over here, and then you got 2 over there. I don't think a 20-foot range would hit all of them, but I know you could drop one asleep right on Cutter
and yourself, and that would get those two.
It's
Or you could get the one over here. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the one over here, number 6, is looking extremely injured. The two around you and Cutter are healthier, but the one number 6 looks very, very, very hurt.
so I can't get it in the 20-foot radius.
Not all 3.
All right. But the one in the woods.
Because the one in the woods is right here. It's on the other side, whereas the other ones are over here. You see what I'm saying?
That's the one that's looking really hurt, right?
Yeah, this one's looking really, really injured. Like, bad, man. Blood is pouring, orbital socket broken. Its paw is being held up as it's limping.
Yeah, then I'll just try to get the two near me and Cutter to sleep.
All right.
I'm cast at 3rd level because I really want these things to take a nap.
We get advantage because that one is already pinned to the ground, so he's ready to go to sleep. He's like in sleepy time position.
I don't think he gets advantage.
I'm tucking him in.
Okay, so
Yeah, by stepping on his throat.
30 hit points total. Or
That
no,
definitely,
40 hit points total. Go to sleep.
All right, for Dire Wolf. Yeah.
Because 19 plus 21 is
3 and
40.
6. So 1 and 3. Definitely, that's 20. And you wanted to get 3. So how many hit points were you able to have right there?
40.
40. Well, one of them definitely goes down. The other one is up.
Ah, oh well.
Which one do you want to go down? The one with more hit points or one with less?
Rules is written. The one with less hit points goes down first.
Okay. So Dire Wolf 1. Let me go lay him down. He stands right. He falls asleep right in front of you. He's asleep now. You see him like kicking his leg, having like little, I guess Dire Wolf dreams. So now Dire Wolf 1 is out.
Now, when we
And-
kill all its friends, we can keep that one.
Maybe. All right, so Dire Wolf 5 is dead. 6 is 6 has to roll to see if it runs. 1
You
is
better
gonna-
run.
It should. That's if a 1 comes up, it's jetting, man. Actually, I'm gonna do. Its hit points are really low now, so I'm gonna do a 2 to 6. It runs because it's an animal. Damn, it still ain't running. That is one ballsy ass Dire Wolf. All right, so this Dire Wolf, it goes up to Tempest. It's been Thunderwave. It goes to bite Tempest again. Or Lucius. Oh, poor Lucius. But this one, since it sees you, it's just going to go straight for Tempest. It just got pushed back and you're a little bit closer. So it goes to bite Tempest. And sure, it's a miss. It always is.
It is.
That figures. All right, for Dire Wolf 6 misses. And Jimmy doesn't go because he's not here. Dire Wolf 7 is dead. It is now Lucius's turn.
Lucius is going to. There's still the one in right there. Is there one in front of him to his where he's pointing, or is there just one behind him with I believe that
There is one that you see with Tempest right there.
right in front of Tempest? That one. That's the one I can see closest to me.
Yep, that's the closest one to you.
I'm going to look over and give Tempest side eye as I kind of it kind of almost a tantrum, just come over to it in a quick hurry, stomping my feet almost, and I'm going to cast. It's been injured, right?
Oh yeah, number 6 has definitely been injured.
Yeah, I'm gonna just come up to it, and I'm going to cast wubba chromatic orb.
Whoa, talk about the overkill.
Actually, I'll do Toll of the Dead because it's been injured already.
Oh, you crit?
I rolled a 20.
Wisdom
I know.
saving throw.
If you-
Was
you
it
had
advantage or not advantage?
It's not advantage.
Oh, that's
All
too
right,
bad.
I have to
But
do
if
a
you had
wisdom
advantage, that
saving.
would have been awesome.
Wisdom saving throw or take. What's your what is it, like a 15 or something?
I have a DC 15, correct.
Okay. How a dire wolf has +1 to wisdom, I don't know. So that fails though.
All right, so it's
And
going
you
to
don't
take
need to roll damage. It had
18
one
points
hit,
of
it had one
damage.
hit point left. It had one hit
Oh,
point.
it's going to take 18
gone.
points of damage. It's like as its head kind of
gone.
explodes.
That explodes.
Its head starts ringing inside, and it's like has tinnitus, and the tinnitus gets so bad its head explodes.
Boom. All right, so that thing is gone, exploded from the sound of your ringing, and there's just 2 left now. So now it is all we have left is 1 and 3. So 4 doesn't go because 4 is gone.
Young go yet?
And now, well, it's not her. Well, she's coming now. It's Dire Wolf 1. Dire Wolf 1 goes because it has a 7.15. Okay, so it's gonna attack. Oh no, Dire Wolf 1's asleep. So nope. Okay. Dire Wolf 3 goes. The 6.15. And it's gonna try to attack. That is the one being restrained or still held by Cutter, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that means it's just gonna bite. Normal, no advantage.
Got a miss.
And a miss. So that one goes to bite you and snap in that air once again. Tries to go for your leg, but just can't get it.
And I mockingly bite back in the air as he's snapping to the air.
And now it's Tempest's turn.
So
and
the
then,
one,
and then Yuri's turn.
so the one in Cutter's hand, how bad does it look?
Dire Wolf 3.
Oh wait, actually he's a little hurt.
That's the only one that's awake. Hold on a second.
Yeah, well, Claudia did some damage before.
No, Claudia did damage to 1. Dire Wolf 1. Dire Wolf 3 looks uninjured. It's Dire
Okay.
Wolf 1 that took damage.
And he's restrained, right?
Yes, Dire Wolf 3 is restrained.
So I'm gonna do chromatic orb at 3rd level.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Pretty sure it's not gonna. It's gonna definitely have some damage after this.
28, and that's gonna be lightning damage.
I love
And
how
that's-
I love how you act like you gotta ask if that hits 28. Tony, do I totally F your wolf?
Oh, I totally, yeah. That's 26 points of damage.
Woo! All right, that thing is hurting. Like it's still up, but you just did some. You want to describe your attack and what you did?
Yeah, I look back to Lucius as he's stomping towards me, and I look at him. I look him up and down. I turn to Cutter and raise my hand, and a bolt of lightning just shoots from my fingers towards the wolf.
He's just going back and forth, one upping each other.
Yeah, by the time Cutter kills it, it's gonna be like cooked. They're gonna have cooked meat.
Well, so
You
when
also get,
she
like-
blasts it, when she blasts it, I lean down to the wolf as I'm grabbing it and say, "Have you met my girlfriend?"
He just looks at you and he goes, "Raggy, raggy, woo."
Oh man.
I forgot I could do the Scooby voice just to right there. I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so now it's Yuri's turn.
Actually, for my bonus action, I will give Yuri a bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna say, I'm tired of fighting these things. Kill them, please.
Yeah, they're almost
Sure,
done.
let's go.
As soon as this is over, we're gonna end the stream because we ran over because I could control it, with my phones. I didn't mind as much, and plus, I didn't want to end in the battle, but should be close. Yuri, it is your turn now.
Can I use the bardic inspiration for my attack?
Yes,
Okay.
you get a D6.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
But where are you at, Yuri? Because you're now you got to get to that wolf. Let me make sure you have.
Oh, I have
enough-
to go to the wolf?
Yeah, well,
I thought it was
well,
still within my range.
No, you're over here now, Yuri. You're by Lucius. Remember, you healed him.
I forgot.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, you're one away.
I have 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're one spot. It's 35 feet to get to him, and you're at 30.
Bet.
Son of a bitch! Damn it!
But I can't. No, damn it, I can't do that.
You want to move? Do you at least want to move there?
Drats.
I think I
Okay.
have an idea.
Oh, okay.
I think I have an idea. I don't think it'll let me do it though. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Hey, that
Hey.
works. That works.
Good style.
So
Because I
you
can
Misty-
use it.
You Misty Step over to that guy because I think Misty Step is 60 feet, right?
Misty Step
30
is,
feet.
and I will 30 feet,
30.
and I can use the rest of my movement.
Perfect.
And then
Okay.
I'm gonna smite it, so that's
It's gonna
20
die if you hit. I know.
That's a 26. Does that hit?
No, it doesn't. It misses the wolf. It's with its
So
fur
you-
armor.
So you're gonna get
That's enough. It's
28 points of
It's down.
damage plus another
We'll-
4, so that's
we'll-
32.
It's done.
How badly do you and I like this thing? Just tell us. You
It-
like
it-
smother it and make chate with his
And
I
we'll
slice
just,
it into wolf steaks.
All right, so that wolf is down, and we'll just say that y'all coup de grace the other wolf and kill
I
that
made
wolf.
wolf steaks so that we can take it with us.
Y'all
And
auto crit that wolf that's on the ground that's still sleeping, and now y'all have defeated your first random battle here. But you still got, you only made about 2 miles through this light forested area after 10 hours
you
of
say
travel.
2 miles?
Well, I wouldn't say 2 miles. Whatever whatever a hex is, a hex just changes. You only made it through 1 hex. Okay, one hex on the map. But you did see that looks like there's some water in the distance, like a large bridge in the distance, which means possibly a road could be in the distance as well. So you see that. Again, you do have to monitor your rations and your water and everything. So y'all haven't found any water, but I think everybody said they have rations and water. So you should be good to go in that.
And
I'm-
seven wolves.
I have good survival. I have good survival skills, so I can definitely keep us hydrated unless we're like in the desert.
All right. So we'll worry and we'll do all that next time.
That's super fun, dude.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I hope y'all I hope y'all are liking this new complete sandbox style. The world is now yours, man. You can go anywhere you want at any time, but you got to travel to get there. So if you want to go to Waterdeep, it's only probably about a 6 or 8 week trip.
It's only a gate. It's only a gate hop away.
Right.
No,
Oh,
nothing
Jesus
nothing is no longer a day, because if I did that, I would have to build 40 sets. So we cannot do that.
Get to work. Get to
No.
work.
No, I don't
Oh,
have.
yeah.
I would need a mansion. I don't have the space. I would need literally like a warehouse to build everything. Because I'd be building
trust
the
me, you
entire
haven't seen
continent.
Where there's
But-
a will, there's a way, Tony. There's always room.
Tony.
Yeah,
Let's
There's
go.
always room.
Yeah, sure. If I have millions and I can buy a house that has 10,000 square feet downstairs just on one floor, I would build that entire 10,000 square feet, man.
You have a roof,
I'm a
right?
millionaire. I
Give a
buy
roof.
all the Dwarven Forge.
That's how I would, man. But yeah, but hopefully y'all are gonna like this. We've added a lot more realism, which should make the game more enjoyable for us and the viewers and everything else. And again, give you the freedom to say we don't want to do this. We're gonna bypass this quest and we're just gonna keep going. Because you could do that. You could just meet somebody,
Tony?
they might mention something, and you don't have to do it. You could just keep
Of
traveling.
course, suffer the consequences of what we ignore. Yeah.
That's true.
Hey-
What you
hey,
don't do
Tony?
either. That yeah.
We don't want to do this. We want to bypass this and just keep going.
You can do that. I mean, you don't have to go.
Wow.
You could change your direction and you could say, hey, we're going to head off into the desert or head towards the desert, or we're going to head not towards Tilverton or try to find that town, or we're going to just
I'd
follow
like-
the road. Or
I'd like to
No.
bypass levels 7 through 19. If
That
that'll
will
be all
not-
right.
that now, you
Nice.
see, you can bypass any quest I present. And like I said, they might still be there later. They might not when you come back by. It depends how much time has gone by. But no, you can't jump through levels. Sorry.
Exile, Tony has Venmo.
I
I don't
Are we
get it.
bribing the DM now?
Oh, I didn't even know what the hell that
Pay
was.
to win, y'all. Pay to win.
Pay to win. I hate pay to win. Oh my god, I hate pay to win. I hate pay to win tactics so much. I come from old school gaming where they did not have any of this pay for characters. Like when you play a fighting game, you played the game and you got more characters you played.
Well,
Not,
Tony, welcome to
you want a
Evil.
new character? That's $7.
Exactly. $7? What the heck?
Yeah, it's a ripoff. The,
Well, that
the
was
way
awesome.
games have gotten crazy with the freaking like, pay to
Extra
win
charges.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a free to play game, I can understand if you're charging extra stuff, like, because you got to make your money somehow. But if people pay a full price for your game and then you're nickel and diamond shit to death, man, F that. Dude, that's some bullshit right there. All right. So I'm going to catch y'all later. We're going to get going. See y'all later stream. I think I can stop the stream from my phone. That's how good I've gotten. So
It's like
with my
it's
touch
like
portal.
the dad that has a new technology saying, "Watch this."
Yeah, dad with new technology. So yeah, I should be able to stop it in just a moment.
My
But
new
yeah,
evil
thank you
remote.
everybody for showing up. We ran a little bit over today because we wanted to complete that random battle, which I thought would be over much quicker. It turned into
A little bit.
a little bit more of a challenge. But yeah, still a good time. We'll be back next Saturday because now our games are every Saturday, so there's no confusion. Every Saturday at 7 is Dungeons and Dragons with Dwarven Forge terrain. And of course, 1 week is the evil team, 1 week it's the good team. So we'll see what happens with the good team next week. All right, and we will see you all later. And thank you for tuning in and keep watching. Like I said, we're gonna be having some major giveaways soon. Probably about almost $1,000 worth of stuff. I'm guessing on that Guy Gax and Stefan and Ann game. Gonna be so much crap being given away. It's insane. So just keep watching and we'll see y'all later. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.